Oh boy,
Alrighty.
it's Royal Rumble time once again, and this was quite. Sorry, I mean ice cream sandwich, but this was quite the show. Most of the show was good, but
Most.
the first match we're going to be talking about wasn't so good. This is the 2025
Yeah.
WWE Royal Rumble. There was four matches on this card. We had two Rumbles and a world title ladder match and a tag team title 2 out of 3 falls match. And so they started off this thing with the women's Royal Rumble. And
Do you have
Austin
the fuck?
said he has some things to say about this
Well,
Rumble.
I will, but I will say, do you have the number order of these? Because I
Yes.
don't remember. Okay, I was just making sure. You can list off the numbers, and I'll talk about what I disliked about like each of the entrants, or if I did.
Okay, let me go back to it. So they did also fucking have fucking Speed and Kai Sinat at this fucking Rumble because they were Twitch streaming the whole fucking thing.
Bro, when I tell you that Devon was so hype that Kai Cenat was a part of the Rumble, man, he was talking about it all week. Ever since it got announced on Monday. I can't even say it with a straight face.
Yeah, and fucking Austin was fucking masturbating to fucking how awful Lash Legend was in this Rumble.
No, fuck off, bro.
Well, we got things kicked off at this Royal Rumble, which was fucking in Indianapolis this year, and they went with like a blue and white theme, which they usually don't do.
Yeah.
And we started with the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, and we started off with who I thought was going to win the Rumble, who should have won the fucking Rumble. Entrant number one, Io Sky, and she was the
She was good for
favorite
a
to win the
while.
Rumble. Yeah, she was the Iron Woman, I think. Actually, no, Roxanne was.
Yeah.
Fucking, but Io should have fucking won this Rumble, and the fans were behind her the whole time. And every time she almost got eliminated, they started booing loudly. And then when she would get back in the ring, they would cheer her loudly. So she should have fucking won this. But we had entrant number two, which was Liv Morgan. So they started off this fucking
I
Rumble.
honestly, I was thanking the gods that she was number two because unless fucking Triple H was gonna like really fuck me over, there was no way she was gonna win. So I was like, thank God,
Yeah, but
because she was
Austin,
number two, dude.
she's gonna be in the Elimination Chamber.
I
So,
know. I
but
know.
yeah, so it starts with Liv and Io, and fucking Io fucking out wrestles her, and fucking then number three we get our first surprise entrant from NXT. We got Roxanne Perez.
Who I thought should have won, by the
Yeah,
way. I was rooting for Roxanne, but it didn't
after
happen.
he was written for B-Fab and Lash Legend and Jada Parker.
No, 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 because we will talk about that.
So Roxanne came in, and I liked her and Io going back and forth. Her and Liv was just kind of whatever. Obviously, it seems like Roxanne's going to be getting called up to the main roster after Vengeance Day. So, and then number four, we had Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria, who people were complaining that her and Chelsea Green were in this because they were like, why are they in this if they're already champions? And
They complain about that every year with the men's rumble.
mhm.
Like that's
well, they're
always been a thing.
well,
Fucking
they're acting like the winner of this Rumble was gonna pick the Intercontinental Champion or U.S. Champion.
Yeah. Are you dumb? No.
Well, speaking of Chelsea Green, she was next at entrant number 5. Chelsea Green, I will say, is really over with the fucking crowd as well.
Yeah.
So Chelsea came in and she acted like she eliminated everyone, but they didn't actually get eliminated, and then they started jumping Chelsea Green. Then number 6 was one of Austin's all-time favorites, B-Fab, came
No.
out.
This is where I need to start talking. Everybody knows my fucking history with this awful, awful, awful wrestler. God, why did she get re-signed? Dude, like, of all people to get re-signed, bro. Ugh.
I mean, you gotta admit, she's better than AJ Francis.
Yeah, but not by much, bro. Not by much.
I'm
And
so
you know
like
it.
why are they pushing her as like a singles star now? Because like she was in
I
Hit
don't know.
Row when they were an original thing, and then when they got released and came back, she was part of Hit Row again. And then I think for a bit after Top Dollar got released, it was just her and Ashante, and then Ashante got moved to NXT, and then I think B-Fab was in the fucking group with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, and then
Yeah,
that
and then
went nowhere because Bobby
what
Lashley fucking
happened?
left.
What happened is fucking Bobby Lashley left, and the Street Profits got injured,
Hmm.
or one of them got injured.
Well, they're back now,
So, well,
so
I know,
but
but fucking that's what that's what happened there. And then now she's a single star, and she's still terrible, awful, in fact. And you know, I could have dealt with it if
mhm.
this was the only person that botched in the match. But no, 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 no. We're gonna get to that later. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah, the
My
next like 4 are fucking entrants
Yeah,
that are just like, well, the one is someone you're gonna talk about, but the other one's like this is just like a string of like, why are these people in the Rumble? And they got like, you can keep in mind from number 1 to number 5, like all these women got like pretty good crowd reactions. And then when B-Fab came out, it was just fucking silence.
bro. I didn't even know who the fuck was coming out. And then I saw the fucking Titantron. And I was just like, ugh, bro. Why, dude?
Yeah, B-Fab
Like,
has red hair now too. It looks weird.
she's had red hair from what I could see. I think she's had it for a couple months now. When I saw her
Fucking.
with the Street Profits, she's at least had it. I know that.
Oh, so you're an avid B-Fab watcher, is what you're saying?
No, I like the Street Profits, okay?
Well, speaking of another woman who's in a faction, number 7 we had representing American Made. We had Ivy Nile, or as
I
they called her, the Pit Bull. And when I was watching this with my friend Jay, he misheard them say Pit Bull, so the whole time she was in there, fucking, we just kept calling her the Pickle because he thought that's what they said.
honestly, she's kind of built like her face is kind of built like a pit bull. Not gonna lie, like she, like genuinely, she's not good to look at. I'm not even trying to be a dick, like, but like, dude, like, and I've never really I don't know. Do you think she's a good wrestler? Every time I'm seeing her in a match, I think she's fucking boring. So
I think she has Natalia syndrome, where like I think she's like she's good in ring, but she just has like no character, no personality, and no reason for people to care about her, and she's just boring. Because that's how I feel about Natalya, who, by the way, was also in this Rumble for God knows what reason. And
I'll talk about her too, because I want her to just retire at this point,
like,
dude.
like to think about it, like Ivy Nile has been like this in every faction. Because the first one she was in was the Diamond Mine. That's when they first introduced her, and has had the same character from the Diamond Mine to being with the fucking Creed brothers to now being an American Made. Like, is
Like, I'm
she's
not even
just
gonna
this
lie.
boring character that she just acts like this strong, tough woman that just doesn't really say anything.
The only time I cared about Ivy Nile is when she was with Tatum Paxley.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tatum was in the Diamond
Yeah,
Mine, wasn't she?
she was in the. I've followed Tatum's career for a while. She was in the Diamond Mine, and she turned on Ivy Nile. Thank God. And then she had
Damn,
another tag team partner. She turned on her. And then she had Lyra, and she turned on her. uh,
damn. So Tatum really fell off after she left the Diamond Mine. That's sad.
Devin, I'm already gonna go on a rant because she
Hey, I'm just saying, Ivy
wasn't in the
Nile was on the
Rumble.
main roster and Tatum's not. So Tatum wasn't even in the Royal Rumble. So it's not good enough, as Grok would say. Anyway, fucking. But another boring person that came out next was, and she could be something, but she just has like no character or personality. But she's very good in the ring. Zoe Stark came out next,
She
and
botches a lot when she springboards. I've noticed.
it's it's like this thing. They just have her in this dead fucking group called the Pure Fusion
Pure,
Collective.
and they tried to make this group, bro. I'm getting ahead of myself, but they tried to make this group look so dominant in this match.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Every time I see Sonya Deville, you know what I see? I
what
see the clip of fucking Lyra trying to powerbomb her, and every time, and like she just kept telling fucking Sonya, "Let the fuck go of me, let go of me."
you know, Sonya's always
Fucking
been shit ever since they. I remember they first brought her up to the main roster when she was part of Absolution, and she had this like MMA fighter gimmick. She been shit ever since the first time I seen her. And for some
like,
reason, these fucking diva stands swear that she's good in the ring, but every time I see her, she's just terrible. And then fucking Shayna, you talk about a fall from grace. She was like one of the most dominant NXT Women's Champions ever, and then obviously she had to suffer through Vince's terrible booking. But fucking, I thought Triple H would do better with her, but she's just been stuck in this fucking Pure Fusion Collective to the point where she wasn't even wearing wrestling gear tonight. She's had a tank top and sweatpants on. Like, and
yeah.
people on Twitter were just like, they're like, bro, Shayna, where's your wrestling gear? Do you just not care? And she made some comment saying like, oh, fucking, I don't need to put on my wrestling gear just because you guys want me to or whatever. I was just like,
By the
bro.
way, I do actually have some things to say about Zoe Stark because she injured Dakota Kai
Oh yeah, I seen
fucking
that because she kicked her
recently.
in the face or
And it's
whatever.
all due to that fucking springboard drop kick. She needs to drop the drop kick. I'm sorry. Every time she either slips on the fucking ropes or she fucking darts somebody in the fucking face.
See,
Like she need
I'm laughing because you're talking about this botching now, but when I say who comes out next, you're gonna be fucking going on
Oh,
the
I know. I know. I'm just getting myself warmed up, bro.
But yeah, so Zoe Stark comes in, she does decently until she tries to do springboards. I think at one point she went to do the springboard drop kick and she like slipped and fell off the
Yeah,
rope and then she had to get back up and then hit the drop kick, which was kind of
it was
sloppy.
it was terrible. Every time she springboards, bro.
Well,
Like,
I'm just going to let you go on this one because speaking of terrible, number 9, we had another NXT call up. Well, not call up, but NXT entrant. None other than one half of Austin's Meta Girls, Lash Legend, was next.
God, fake.
She was probably the worst person in this match, bro. Like, she was botching everything. And they were trying to put her over on commentary, too, bro.
You're
Oh, it was
telling me,
bad.
you're telling me Tatum can't get a spot in this Rumble.
Hmm.
But we're putting the Lash Legend in the fucking Rumble. I know you're getting your fucking snacks. I hear it. I hear it, motherfucker. No, get them ready. I don't care. I don't care, bro.
I'm eating these pizza Cheetos right now.
No, fucking, because straight up, she comes in and then she fucking botches a punch. Dog, a punch. How do you botch a punch? And then she tries to powerbomb somebody, and it looks like she can't fucking get the, like,
Oh, yeah, I
how
remember that
do you,
spot, because she, like, couldn't.
bro?
She went to powerbomb, but, like, she couldn't pick him up. So she had to go
Yeah,
for it again, and, like, whoever it was had to, like, really fucking help her, bro. She was, like,
bro, she is
struggling.
the female Great Khali. I swear to God, she can't fucking move in the goddamn ring. She looked like she was about to tear a quad like fucking Kevin Nash. I swear to
Oh,
God.
God.
Like, what the fuck was this? And
Well,
then,
they really were putting her
then,
over on commentary.
no. They were putting her over on commentary, but then my worst nightmare happens, Devon. My
Hmm.
worst nightmare happens. Because not only, she takes out everybody, and the ring is cleared.
Hmm.
B-Fab shows up, and they have a face-off, and they're botching while punching each other, and it is the worst fucking thing. Like, why would you do this, Triple H? Why would you do this?
Well,
Why?
Austin,
Why?
the fans on Twitter said BFAB deserves a push.
The fans don't know shit, dude. The fans don't know shit.
Well, Austin, I'll have you know the Twitter fans were complaining that Jakara Jackson wasn't in this
I'm
match.
glad she wasn't in here, bro. She would have made it worse, dude. God. I'm gonna be honest. I judge people by their fucking talent, bro. And I don't care because I'm I just, I don't care who you are, what you fucking look like, whatever. I judge you by your fucking talent. When you are so bad that you botch a punch, the first thing you do in front of 70 fucking thousand people, and you botch a punch. Retire. Hang them up, bro. Hang up the
Well,
boots.
it's not the
You're
first
fucking
time, Austin,
done.
because remember at fucking Crown Jewel, the fucking Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson were botching like everything.
I
So,
know.
but the fans on Twitter were saying that they deserved to win the women's tag titles.
No, they fucking don't. I'm glad they lost. I'm glad Bianca's still champion. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just heard fucking Miguel's sixth sense right there when I fucking said that. But I don't
Well,
care.
speaking of Bianca, she was number 10. She was the next entrant in this match. So,
And she faced off with, but I like Bianca. I like her because she could actually wrestle. And she hasn't been shoved down my throat completely this year. So I don't mind Bianca anymore. You know. But then you put her with Lash Legend, and then Lash Legend fucking botches, bro.
and then next at number 11, we had Shayna Baszler
Uh,
because we needed all three members in here. And then at number 12, we had the winner of last year's Women's Royal Rumble, Bayley, who they kept talking about. Oh, if Bayley wins this, she'd be the first ever woman to win two Royal Rumbles back to back and shit.
or she wasn't gonna win. I'm sorry, she wasn't.
I would have rather seen her win again than who fucking won this shit. But
Oh, I know. Trust me, when we get to the later portions, I'm gonna talk. Don't you worry.
Then at number 13, we had the final member of Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville. And at this point, they were trying to do this whole thing of like Pure Fusion Collective was dominating everybody, but for some reason, like they just weren't going after Ivy Nile. And then number 14, we got Maxine Dupree, who
I
got
got some things.
a big pop from the crowd, and she was really fucking over in this match, by the way.
She's over, but here's my problem. She can't wrestle, bro. Like, she botches, bro. She botches too, so goddamn much. It's like,
Like,
bro.
for me, I thought she was fine until she did that god awful reverse worm thing. I was like, what in the bloody hell is that? That was terrible.
No, she botched. I can't remember what she botched. I want to say it was like
This match had a lot of
fucking.
botches, if you can
It was
tell.
a Hurricane Rana. It was
This
the fucking Hurricane Rana. What she botched, and I was just like, oh, can't
this
you get better, bro?
this
Like,
whole rumble was a complete botch fest.
well, here's the thing. If they would fucking try to get better, they get praised too much on social media, man. They think they're already good. They're not, bro. That's my problem. Like, that's the problem here. This is why the women's division is not succeeding. You wanna know why? Because you all these fucking diva stands. Oh yes, queen, you fucking did it. Go, you a, bro.
That is just
I
Austin's true inner thoughts.
God no, bro. This is the problem. This is the problem. There's too much. They should bring back fucking bullying wrestlers. I'm sorry.
Oh my
That
god.
because you need to fucking get better, bro. Get fucking better in the ring. I'm sorry.
Well, they need like a hardcore Holly in there to like beat the fuck out of them
Yes,
until they get
they
better.
need fucking hardcore Holly to teach these women's wrestlers what discipline is.
Oh my god.
I don't
Well,
care. Bring back Bob.
I think at this
Please.
point, I believe BFAB was the first woman to be eliminated, and then they had a whole thing where Maxine was beating up Ivy Nile, and then she eliminated Ivy Nile, and then Maxine got eliminated right after that. So,
She didn't fucking last long because she can't fucking wrestle.
and then
And
we
to stop them from having fucking Lash Legend in there for so goddamn long, and BFAB in there for so goddamn long, these people got problems. These bookers got problems, dude. They're sick in the fucking head, dude.
well, up next we had the woman who made her return at the Rumble last year. Now this year she's one half of the tag champions, Naomi at number 15.
And I was fine with Naomi coming in. I was like, okay, cool.
Well, here's where you're going to go on another rant because at number 16 we had another NXT entrant, Austin's baby girl, Mrs.
Oh, go
Jada
fuck yourself.
Parker.
I'm just like, bro, and they're having fucking Lash and Jada fucking team up with each other because they're
hmm
fellow NXT fucking people. Like, did we not learn anything, bro? Like, from
Yeah, this
the
is like
fucking.
because around this time they had I think they had like a stare down of Bianca and Naomi and Jada and Lash. And this is like what people were
Oh.
complaining about because they were like, oh, it should be Jakara Jackson because they just had a tag team title match on NXT and Jakara Jackson deserved this spot in the Rumble. They shouldn't have gave it to Jada Parker. Jakara Jackson is a better wrestler than Jada Parker.
I heard that they're both terrible. Here's the thing,
And
they're both
Austin loves
terrible,
all
you
of them
know?
dearly.
God, no. Look, if Jada Parker would wrestle more and, like, not wrestle more, but, like, train more and fucking change her fucking gimmick from just fucking being dumb as fuck, you know?
But Austin, she got it out the mud. That's what she always says.
fuck does that mean?
I don't know. That's the name of her
Dude?
faction, though. OTM. Out the
Yeah, her
mud.
faction's fucking gone. Her faction's been gone for 2 weeks. I haven't seen them since they fucking faced Fraxium. Where the fuck is her faction? Like,
I don't know.
brother, like, I don't. The point is, like, why, bro? Like, why give the fucking spot in the Rumble to her? Like, why give a spot in the Rumble to Lash? You know, it would have been. Why give a spot to fucking Maxine or Ivy Nile? Why give a spot to fucking Pure Fusion Collective? I like
I don't
those.
know.
There's so many people you
This
could
was
put
like
in place.
this was like right in the middle of the Rumble. Like it started off good, and then right in this middle section, there was just so many people in this that was just like, why are they in this? This is so bad. Like why? Like they could have.
Like,
And then by the end, we started getting good entrants, but it's just like,
here's
what
the
the fuck?
thing. Here's the thing. Like, I know it might sound like I'm biased, but you can't tell me that Tatum would have been a better pick than any of those women that I just listed. Am I wrong?
I mean, she would have been a better pick, but apparently she wasn't good enough to be in this because she needs major improvement and a complete character overhaul, like Grox.
I'm being serious, you asshole, bro. I'm being serious. Like, there could have been a lot better picks in this Rumble, is what I'm saying. Like, if they would
Yeah.
have could have got AJ Lee, that would have been a great
Well,
pick.
because they were sitting
Like,
there talking about Jada Parker and Lash Legend and fucking all the other like whatever, like, and they were just like, oh, fucking, this is NXT's top tier women's talent, and this is the future of the women's division and shit, and they're just like really fucking hyping it up, and I'm like, what are you on about? This is the like you had fucking Julia and Stephanie in this match. So what the fuck are you talking about that this is the future of the
they
women's
they
division?
didn't even fucking hype them up, bro. They didn't even
Uh,
hype them up. They were just like, oh, here's Stephanie from NXT. Here's the NXT Women's Champion, Julia. They didn't even hype them up. You know why they
yeah.
had to fucking hype these other two up? Because nobody fucking cares. Like,
Bro,
dude,
you
like,
know, you say that, and when Lash Legend and fucking Jada Parker came out, my friends had absolutely no idea who the fuck they
that's
were,
what I'm
and I
saying,
had to explain
bro.
to them that they were from NXT, and they were just like, "Oh well, I don't watch NXT." So,
Brother,
and when they saw Lash Legend botching, they were like, "Yeah, that's why I don't watch NXT." So, you know, maybe it's not as much of a Triple H issue as it's fucking Shawn, because he's the one that's supposed to be training them and getting them ready for the main roster.
I
So,
swear, if Bob Holly is not announced as one of those fucking trainers soon, on like the fucking the Life Good show or what the fuck the LFG show or what the fuck ever, and
mhm.
or something, I'm gonna be upset, bro. He needs to fucking fix this goddamn women's division. I'm sorry. Have him
Austin
fucking help goddamn main roster too. I'm not just talking about NXT.
Austin just wants to see Bob Holly beat the fuck out of these women.
That's not what I no. No.
Austin just wants to see him stomp a fucking mud hole in the Jada Parker.
No, bro. But fucking, have you seen him on fucking Tough Enough back in the
Yes.
day? Like he was
He,
fucking stern,
yeah.
even with the women, bro. Like straight up, like that's what we need. That's what we fucking need right now because this women's division, like half of it's great, is fine, but half of it don't fucking care, bro. They just don't care and they keep botching. I miss the days when people would say fucking you fucked up when somebody botches. Now they just fucking cheer and say, "Oh, you didn't get all of it." No, fuck off.
Well, it's
You
because,
fucked up.
Austin, one of the last times I remember them doing that was when the whole thing happens on that house show with Maxine where the crowd was like chanting "You can't wrestle" and like all this shit, and then fucking someone put a video of that on Twitter from the crowd, and then it started this whole fucking movement on Twitter where they're just like, "Oh, uh support wrestlers and don't say nasty things about them." And oh, they're trying to get
God,
better. Stop being bullies and shit. So
this is
that's
trying to get
probably
better.
why.
This is trying to get better.
I
Doing
guess
a reverse
so.
worm. Doing a reverse fucking worm.
Well,
And
at
fucking
least
botching a Hurricane Rana is trying to get better. Go fuck yourself, dude.
I would rather
Get the
watch
fuck out of here.
Maxine than Lash Legend. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
At least Maxine
I
didn't
would
botch a
too,
fucking
but
punch. Like,
I just don't see. Like, are we really that much of pussies now that
yep,
we're sitting here and making movements about?
yep.
Bring back bullying, bro. Hashtag bring back bullying. I don't care, man. This is,
Oh my god, you're just wanting to get yourself canceled.
bro. Bro. Some of these people on Twitter need to get fucking bullied because this is fucking terrible, bro. This is terrible.
Well, the next
Making
entrant.
movements about don't be mean. Don't be mean. Go fuck yourself, dude. Like, honestly. They need fucking. It's called constructive criticism. Don't fuck up, and you won't get fucking chewed out.
Mhm.
Goddamn.
Well, the next entrant, because we had Bianca and Naomi were gonna beat up Chelsea Green, and then the next entrant was Piper Niven. So Piper Niven comes out, and Chelsea Green's like hiding behind her, and she Piper starts getting beaten up by Bianca and Naomi, and then Piper accidentally eliminates Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green gets fucking pissed. And then entrant number 18, speaking of boring, we had Natalia was next, which, by the way, little fact here that they put on screen, Natalia has competed in every single women's Royal Rumble, which I think
Oh,
there's
how
like
many has
eight,
she won?
eight of them at this point.
0.
Yep.
Who fucking cares?
No one, like, Natalia came out, got no reaction, barely did anything in this match,
Bro, she just needs
and,
to fucking retire.
you know,
Honestly.
like, she's not a bad wrestler. It's just she's so no one cares, bro. Like she could
It's
wrestle a
sad.
good match, but no one cares to see her.
Bro, not even her husband does half the time. Have you seen the clip on Total? I don't mean to fucking bring up Total Divas because it's a bad show. But have you seen
Yeah,
the
because
clip?
fucking Tyrese decided to binge all of it like a madman.
Fucking, have you seen the clip where fucking Natalia is in straight up just bra and panties, but fucking Tyson Kidd is just watching a fucking Daniel Bryan and Sheamus match?
Oh
He just
yeah,
does not care.
I
He
have seen
just
that
does.
because I remember seeing that episode on TV at the time, and it was like some shit where she was trying to buy some like sexy lingerie because apparently Tyson Kidd just wasn't paying that much attention to her, and she wanted to get something to try to catch his attention, and she basically wanted him to fuck her, and then she fucking she did that, and he just couldn't care less.
Everybody fucking sits there and memes that clip, and they're just like, you just want to watch some real graps, man.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck. He doesn't even care. Like, I don't care about Natalia. The
Well,
last time she was relevant was when fucking Total Divas was on air.
well, here's someone that I would like to get your opinion on because number 19 from TNA officially making her she's officially signed with WWE now. We had Jordan Grace. She was in the Rumble last year, and now she's in the Rumble this year. But now she's officially signed to WWE for I think it's 5 years. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Well, one thing I do want to talk about in retrospect to these reviews that we've done since 2021. All right.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion can always change. As much as I hate someone,
Mm-hmm.
not in AEW, everything that I've said about people in AEW stays true, will always stay true. But if it's somebody from like TNA, NXT, WWE, they could possibly change my opinion besides Goldberg.
So does that mean AJ Francis can change your opinion?
If he learns how to wrestle and loses some weight,
Does that
yeah.
mean Zach Clayton could change your opinion since he's in TNA now?
If he learns how to wrestle and can cut a promo, yeah.
Does that mean fucking Kalani Jordan could change your opinion?
If she learns how to wrestle, yes. I'm not joking.
I'm pressing X to doubt right now.
No, I'm not joking. You could legit, if you actually sit there and put in the effort, you could change my opinion. That is what Jordan Grace has done. She has significantly improved
Mm-hmm.
from when I saw her in TNA. Significantly. Like back in 2021, I could care less about her, honestly. Now, I actually think she's decent, and I think she's a good talent. So, you could change my opinion. It's just like how your opinion changes on Bad Bunny. If you learn
Mm-hmm.
how to fucking wrestle, opinions can change.
Mm-hmm. So you think your opinion could change on Lash Legend after
Probably
tonight?
not, probably not, honestly. Because here's the thing: some of these people are so fucking ignorant, and they look at Twitter all fucking day, and they see all the praise they're getting, that they're not going to change. They're not going to, you
uh,
know. So I consistently think people like fucking Lash Legend, fucking Maxine, fucking goddamn Kalani Jordan, fucking Nikita Lyons, all these people, I genuinely think all of those fucking people will not get better, honestly.
mhm.
And there's also another fucking factor of Goldberg. He just don't fucking care.
Hey, we still got his retirement match to look forward to this year.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Hey, maybe Goldberg could
But
change your opinion. You never know. Maybe
my
Goldberg
opinion
can
of
go out there
him,
and start hitting 630 centons and Canadian destroyers just like you like.
no, fuck
Bro,
you.
if Goldberg tried a 630, he'd break his neck so fast.
You know, actually, try a 630,
He'd get
Goldberg.
Scorpion like on fucking ridiculousness. Oh my
Actually,
god.
I want Goldberg to try a 630. He would die. And that would make me happy.
Jesus Christ. Well, speaking of Jordan Grace, fucking, so she officially signed with WWE. Apparently, because people were saying she was going to go to NXT, but apparently she signed a main roster deal. So I guess she's skipping NXT. So
I
I
mean,
don't
that's fine.
know.
She's had some time in NXT, so
I don't know
I'm
which
sure.
brand she's going to or anything. They didn't say.
I don't know. I'm sure that's what they're gonna do with TNA people if they sign with WWE. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure, honestly, because I'm sure that's probably what fucking Joe Hendry's gonna get if he ever signs. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, but I digress.
But apparently, this was something that was coming for a while because Jordan Grace said on her interview with Chris Van Vliet, she was talking about how, like, pretty much after Scott D'Amore got fired last year from TNA, she pretty much, like, her contract, I guess, was supposed to be until October of this year, but she straight up told TNA, like, I want out of my contract in January because I don't want to fucking work here if Scott D'Amore's not here. So she pretty much told him I'm fucking want out. So yeah, her contract ended and now she signed with WWE. So apparently she also said, Austin, that Jonathan Gresham's contract also was running out, so I don't know if he's also going to come to WWE or what he's going to do.
Is he in TNA still?
Probably not anymore since his contract is up now.
Oh, well, I didn't know if he even was. I know he
I
was
don't
on
know.
fucking.
Wherever he
He's
was,
on
they weren't
WWE
using
if he
him.
was. Yeah,
Fucking, but
that's true.
yeah, fucking Jordan Grace was basically fucking powerlifting people, and she did something that you'll like, Austin. She eliminated Jada Parker. So,
Yeah, that was nice. Thank you, Jordan.
and then number 20, we had Mi Shin, who they keep like, I don't know, like they keep like starting to do something with her, and then it just
And they
goes
stop.
nowhere.
Yeah,
Because they were doing a whole thing where they're like trying to like build her up to win the women's U.S. title in the tournament, and then she lost. And then they did her and Chelsea Green, and they tried to make you believe that she was gonna win it, and then she lost. And I'm just like, what are they gonna do with her now? You know, this is something that me and my friends are talking about. It's sad that fucking she's doing this and her husband is just nowhere to be fucking found on planet Earth. Because
yeah,
if you didn't know, Keith Lee is still signed to AEW. They have not used him in like 2 years, by the way. He's just gone. I don't know. He fell off the face of the earth. But he's still signed there, apparently. So, Keith Lee went from, wrestling Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble to not wrestling at all in AEW. So, you know, I digress, but I'll let you talk about this one because entrant number 21, we had probably the biggest return of the night and the biggest pop of the night. We had the long-awaited. I think this Rumble was 2 years since the last time we seen her. The long-awaited return of Alexa Bliss.
I'm excited. I wasn't expecting her to return because she was having contract disputes.
Oh yeah, well
Apparently,
because it was Dave Meltzer making up a bunch of fake bullshit, Austin, like he
that was
always
Dave
does.
Mel. Del.
Yeah, Dave
Oh
Meltzer is the
gosh,
one that put that out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because as soon as she came out, when I went on Twitter, everybody was just clowning Dave Meltzer, so I knew it was
Oh,
him. Like I just had a feeling that it was him saying that bullshit. It always is, like because for some reason these people just listen to everything that Meltzer says, and over the past like year or two, he's been wrong about literally everything that he says. So I don't know why people even bother to listen to him. And fucking Meltzer sits there and dick sucks AEW and talks about how fucking even though the ratings are fucking abysmal, like he still tries to say that it's fucking good. So I don't know why anybody listens to him, but he put out that fucking fake ass report about Alexa Bliss not coming back, and then she fucking shows up in the Rumble, and they even had Michael Cole on commentary. I don't know if you heard this, but Michael
I
Cole,
did.
when she was
Yeah.
coming out, Michael Cole was like, "Oh, but I thought she wasn't coming back. I read on the internet that she wasn't coming back." So get fucked, Dave Meltzer. And, Meltzer fucking. I'll talk about this during the men's rumble, but after the men's rumble, Meltzer also put out some fake ass fucking news about Drew McIntyre that I'll talk about later. So, fuck you, Dave Meltzer. But anyway, continue.
I'm excited because it seems like they brought back her old theme, her original Fiend theme. She has a new Lily doll. Her jacket said fucking friends, but it had fucking it said friends forever, but the red part said fiend instead of friends, and they had white put in the R and everything. It's if you see it, it's it makes more sense. So
Mm.
I'm sure they're gonna involve her somehow with the Wyatt Six. I hope they do.
Well, I'm actually curious
Um,
about that because they said Alexa Bliss is going to be on Raw, and the Wyatt Six just got
Oh,
moved to SmackDown. So
I did not know that she was going to be on Raw.
yeah,
Well, then, fuck.
well the Wyatt Six aren't there anyway because apparently one of them is fucking injured, so they're off TV. So
Yeah. I don't see why they can't have, like, Bo do, like promos, though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
But,
yeah, Alexa Bliss is back, and everybody was fucking hype, and she went in there and she hasn't missed a step.
yeah.
She looks good. She looks like she didn't even fucking have a kid, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Fucking, since we last saw her, she had fucking cancer removed, and then fucking had a kid, and then fucking was just gone after
yeah,
that. So,
yeah. Now she's back, and apparently she also has signed a new 5-year deal with WWE, so she's gonna be back for a while.
yeah.
Now I've seen
So,
people on Twitter. They were trying to like, I don't know why, like, but they were trying to talk about Alexa Bliss's like plastic surgery and shit, and they were trying to say that like they were talking about her new Lily doll, and they're trying to say that they're like, oh, her Lily doll also got plastic surgery or some shit, and
bro,
then
people are fucking weird.
Alexa, I saw made a tweet where she was just like, oh, fucking she said something like Botox, lip injections, or something like that. And she was like, I cannot confirm or deny these allegations that the Lily doll had plastic surgery or something. So she just made a joke of it. But
Yeah.
fucking, I don't know. People were like, they complain about the weirdest thing. Like they complain about shit like that, but then they praise fucking Lash Legend. So,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
but yeah. So Alexa Bliss came back and she was fucking on fire. Uh, I think by this point, all of fucking Pure Fusion Collective had gotten eliminated. I think
Yeah.
so. Um, fucking, and then I think Liv Morgan also eliminated Natalia. Like Natalia did not do shit in this match. Then we had at number 22, we had Zelina Vega, which they just moved her to SmackDown as well, so she's not a part of the LWO anymore. So I don't know if they're going to be putting her back with Andrade or what they're really going to do with her.
I don't
Unless they're
know.
going to, like, do something if fucking Aleister Black potentially comes back. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But Zelina came out. She had pretty cool. She always has cool gear, but she didn't really do a whole lot in this Rumble either. She just kind of came out and did a few things, and that was just kind of it. And then number 23, we had Candice LeRae, and no one really cared because one, she's still the Speed Women's Champion, by the way, and two, she's like she's been in this whole thing with fucking Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax, and it's just I don't know like why they've done this because they had like a good team with her and fucking Indy Hartwell, and then they just released Indy Hartwell out of nowhere, and then Candice LeRae just wins the Speed Women's Championship, and then they just put her with Nia Jax, and it's just like why? It's like the most random shit. So like Candice is good in the ring,
That's
but
why.
just nobody cares. Like, and she just came into the ring and just got fucking beaten up. She didn't really do much of anything. And then fucking number 24, we had another NXT entrant, an actual good one this time. We had Stephanie Vaquer makes her Royal Rumble debut, and the crowd was fucking hype. And fucking so fucking you talk about the future of the women's division, this is who I think about, not fucking Lash Legend or Jada Parker. I don't know. My only guess as to why they were saying that is because I feel like Jada Parker and Lash and shit are like their homegrown talents. So I think they're just trying to put over their homegrown talents that they made themselves. Not fucking like Stephanie or Julia that they signed from fucking Mexico and Japan and shit.
Well, their fucking homegrown talent sucks.
Well, you tell that to Shawn Michaels. He's supposed to be fucking training them. But fucking Stephanie.
I tell it to Shawn Michaels every fucking week. What do you mean?
Well, fucking you only complain about fucking Tatum, so.
Yeah, I complain that she's not being used. She's one of the fucking only homegrown talents that they fucking. Oh, don't even, bro. Don't even.
Well, Stephanie fucking came in, and then number 25, we had surprise. Well, not the only one, but fucking we had our first legend in this Rumble. This was actually a surprise. I was not expecting her to be in it. We had Trish Stratus at number 25. I was not expecting Trish Stratus to be in this.
I wasn't expecting either.
She came out and she eliminated Candice LeRae. And then number 26, talk about boring. We had Raquel Rodriguez. She came out. No one cared. And by this point, fucking Roxanne, Io, and Liv Morgan were all still in this match for like over 40 minutes, I think. And so this is where this is where it all came crumbling down. We knew she was going to be in it because they had announced it. But number 27, we had the return of Charlotte Flair after being gone for I don't even know how many months I think she had a torn ACL or some shit they said. I forget what it was, but
yeah, it something to do with her leg, bro.
And she came out and no one wanted her to win, but at this point in the match, because she was in here so late, I think everybody kind of knew that she was probably going to win because her coming in this late and it being her return, like, as much as I hated it, I was kind of like, well, I don't think they're going to have Charlotte lose her return, unfortunately. So Charlotte comes out and she fucking eliminates Mishin and she eliminates fucking Piper Niven as well. And then number 28, we had the final NXT entrant, which was the NXT Women's Champion, Julia. And we got a interaction between her and Io, and they were actually wrestling each other, and it was actually very good. So I hope we get that match sometime in the future.
Yeah.
And then
I only side because I know what's coming next.
And then Julia ended up eliminating Jordynne Grace, and people thought because she did that they were going to probably do Jordynne Grace and Julia at Stand and Deliver, but I don't know because I would assume because they also had a stare down with Julia and Stephanie as well. So, and they've been teasing that in NXT, so I know they're going to do that match at some point, so I don't really know what's going to happen. But, so Jordynne Grace gets eliminated by Julia, and then this is
where it just drops.
So, I knew that she was going to be in it as well because she declared herself for it, but I don't know why she was this late in the match. We had number 29, Nia Jax.
No, you want to know what? I know why she was this late in the match.
What?
Because her fat ass doesn't have the fucking stamina to fucking stay in longer than that.
Well, I was actually just thinking, like, do you think that the reason they did it, because now it kind of makes sense, because of what they were having her do. I kind of feel like they put Nia Jax in this spot to try to take away some, like, that actually makes sense. I think they put her in this spot and they had her be in the final three because I feel like they wanted to use Nia as a way to take some of the heat off of Charlotte because they knew people were going to be pissed. I feel like that's why.
Probably, but then you gotta think of who the final two was.
Well,
Who could have won?
before we get to
Bro,
the final two, Austin, we have the final entrant in the Royal Rumble,
no,
Women's Royal Rumble, number
I gotta
30.
talk about this too. No, because this was pointless. This was pointless. Like, okay,
Because,
Nikki Bella is the final entrant. I'm gonna let you know what the fuck happened. Did she get beat by her husband and then wanted to get beat in the ring?
oh
What the fuck?
my goodness.
What? No, I'm just, I'm serious. Like,
Well,
what the fuck?
all I know is she was on the Raw Netflix debut, and then she was doing an interview talking about how she made up with WWE and that she was interested in performing in ring again, and then this happened. So, and
Like, I just, and
everybody and their
apparently,
mother wanted AJ Lee, and then we got Nikki Bella,
I
and
told,
you could
I,
feel the wave of disappointment when Nikki Bella came
bro,
out.
I told my family when I was watching it with them, I was like, if AJ Lee does not come out at number 30, people are gonna be fucking pissed. And
Hmm.
what happened? People were fucking pissed.
Well, Austin, I was saying, but Austin, fucking, the people on Twitter, good old Twitter, were saying that the Nikki Bella hate is forced, and that if you were actually in the
Let me
crowd,
guess.
Nikki Bella got a huge pop, and they were like, oh, stop hating on Nikki Bella. She's a legend, and she's a
Let me guess.
all
This
this
is
and
the
that.
same. This is the same people that will say she ate. Isn't that the same people? Yeah, you know.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, exactly.
so Nia Jax.
No
Oh,
opinion.
so I wanted to fucking to say this because this pissed me off so bad. So fucking bad. So so they at this point, I believe, God, I think everybody in the ring was Zelina, Trish, Bianca, Naomi, Liv, Raquel, Stephanie, Nikki Bella, Julia, and Charlotte, and Io, and fucking Roxanne. So this pissed me off because, like I said, Io was the favorite to win. She should have fucking won. But so they do this spot where Liv and Raquel are trying to eliminate Io, and the fans start booing fucking loudly, and then fucking all these women start trying to eliminate each other. So we get Zelina fucking Nia had already thrown out Trish at this point. But we get like fucking Zelina, Bianca, Naomi, Liv, Raquel, Io, all on the fucking apron. All like six of them are all fucking next to each other on the fucking apron, and they're all trying to hold on. And then this was like the dumbest shit. So then Nia Jax fucking just slams her fucking fat rolls into the rope, and fucking all six of these women just fall to the floor. Mind you, extremely fucking sloppily and slowly. They all fall to the floor, and fucking and Io was like the last one holding on, and it looked like she just let go, and it looked so bad. It looked so fucking bad. It was one of the dumbest Royal Rumble spots I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I'm just like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you have and then they were trying to hype it up as, oh, Nia Jax now has like the most eliminations in women's Rumble history and shit. And I'm just like, why? Like, and the only thing I can think is they were really trying to get people pissed off at Nia Jax, so that way they wouldn't be pissed at Charlotte when Charlotte would win this thing eventually. But still, it's like, why? You made all these women look bad by doing this ridiculous elimination that just looked awful. It looked like one big fucking botch, and it just made all these women look terrible. Like, and then you pissed off the fans because the fan favorite fucking Io got eliminated, and they were booing fucking loudly too, by the way. They were booing Nia Jax out of the fucking building, and she fucking deserves it because she can't fucking wrestle, and she fucking injures people, and she's fucking fat, as Scott Steiner would say, and fucking, I just wish she would fucking have a heart attack and fucking kill over. But anyway.
All you gotta do is get the heart attack, bro. It won't take long.
So she eliminates all fucking 6 of these women, and then at this point, fucking fucking Julia also got eliminated at some point, and fucking so at this point we just get down to the final 3, which is, Nikki Bella also got eliminated, and then we got down to the final 3 of this Rumble, which was Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Roxanne Perez. And when I tell you, keep in mind, Roxanne Perez is supposed to be a fucking heel, mind you. When I tell you this crowd was chanting for Roxanne, and they wanted Roxanne to win this, because no fucking sane human being with a brain in their head would even want Nia Jax or Charlotte Flair to win this fucking thing. It's like the gruesome fucking twosome in this fucking Royal Rumble, and these people are sitting here cheering for Roxanne, and then fucking Nia Jax tries to eliminate Roxanne, and then Charlotte dumps Nia Jax over the fucking rope, and Nia Jax's fat ass fucking blimp fucking body almost lands on Roxanne and crushes her, and Nia falls to the outside, and then she gets up and she's just fucking angry, and then it's down to fucking Charlotte and Roxanne, and the crowd is like 150% behind Roxanne because nobody wanted Charlotte to fucking win this. Nobody wanted Charlotte to win this, I repeat. And fucking, you wanted fucking Lash Legend to win this, so
no,
shut the fuck up. That's why I wanted
Roxanne to win, damn it.
That's why Tatum wasn't in this, so shut the fuck
off.
up. Fucking.
I wanted fucking Roxanne to win, damn it.
So fucking, it's down to Roxanne and fucking Charlotte, and then fucking Roxanne tries to do a Hurricane Rana on Charlotte, but Charlotte grabs her legs, and then she just pushes Roxanne over the top rope, and Roxanne falls to the floor. And Charlotte Flair is your 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, and people were fucking pissed. She was getting fucking booed. No one fucking wanted this. Absolutely no one wanted this. Like, I understand them wanting to bring her back or whatever, sure. But she did not need to fucking win this. And this is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Every goddamn time they bring back Charlotte Flair, it's the same fucking thing. Every time she comes back, she always gets a fucking title match. Every time she returns. It doesn't matter if she's injured. It doesn't matter if she's getting married. It doesn't matter if she's getting her fucking breasts enhanced or her face enhanced or whatever enhanced. She doesn't even look like the same person anymore. Fucking, half the time I couldn't even tell this was fucking Charlotte because she looks like a fucking Barbie doll. And fucking...
She looks fucking awful. Like, I don't understand. Like, she just looks worse every fucking year. I don't know how that is even possible, honestly.
And then every single time she comes back, she just gets put right in the title picture. I swear, it must be something in her fucking contract or something that just guarantees every time she comes back, she gets a fucking title opportunity or she gets pushed to the top of the card. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, how many fucking times? And then at the fucking press conference after this, too, I don't know if you've seen this part, but Charlotte was talking about, oh, fucking, I'm back and I'm coming for all the gold and I'm gonna do what I want when I want and shit. And she was like, oh, you guys are gonna get real sick of me. And I'm like, I've been sick of you for so many fucking goddamn years. Because fucking all goddamn Vince would do is fucking push Charlotte Flair all the fucking time. And that's how she got fucking 15 championships, by the way. 15! God damn it. And I'm sick and tired of fucking Charlotte Flair. And now, and the last time, the reason people weren't fucking pissed that she won the title, you wanna know why? It's because she took the fucking title off of fucking Ronda Rousey. That was the only reason people weren't fucking pissed, because they would rather see Charlotte Flair as champion than Ronda Rousey. That's the only reason people weren't fucking angry about that. But now, in 2025, we are fucking giving the fucking Royal Rumble win to Charlotte, who's already won a Royal Rumble before. And fucking, so she has already won a Royal Rumble. She's already been a 15-time women's champion. And we're giving this woman another fucking Royal Rumble win so she can get another fucking title shot and have another fucking WrestleMania match. And you know they're going to put the title on her. So she's going to have a 16th title reign and tie her fucking goddamn rapist fucking father that wants to spit his fucking pee-pee on the fucking plane, and Tommy Dreamer talking about, oh, he's just doing it for the boys. Just doing it for the fucking boys. Yeah, fucking Tommy. I'm sure fucking Charlotte does it for the boys as well. Fucking...
Oh, no.
Fucking, I'm tired of Charlotte Flair. I'm so tired of Charlotte Flair, man. I've been tired of Charlotte Flair since fucking 2016 when she was fucking Divas champion and then she was the first ever Raw Women's champion. I was so sick of fucking Charlotte, and then they just keep on and on and on and on and on and on putting fucking titles on this woman. And I know Vince was fucking obsessed. He was fucking obsessed with fucking breaking Ric Flair's record, and he wanted Charlotte to break her fucking record. So much so that the last time she won the Royal Rumble, she fucking picked fucking Rhea Ripley for the NXT championship, which was fucking stupid. And she fucking won that motherfucker too, for no goddamn reason. Like, it's just, I don't understand with this fucking woman, man. I don't. And apparently I saw that her and fucking Andrade got divorced, by the way. So fucking maybe even Andrade couldn't fucking stand her anymore. I don't fucking know. I know I certainly can't fucking stand her. Fucking, I'm tired of Charlotte Flair. And I'm tired of fucking Nia Jax. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of fucking goddamn Nia Jax. And the fucking 2023 Rumble was number fucking 30. I'm fucking in the goddamn 2019 or whatever Rumble, she fucking was in the men's Rumble, fucking, and her fucking fat Free Willy ass got fucking RKO'd by Randy Orton, and fucking, I'd like to see fucking Bob Holly beat the fuck out of Nia Jax. That's what I'd like to see. Fuck you, Nia Jax. You are the fucking fattest sack of fucking shit I've ever seen. You can't wrestle, and I don't fucking care. All these people want to talk about, oh, Nia Jax has lost weight. Nia Jax looks healthy. She's lost so much weight. She's fat, man. As fucking Scott Steiner said about Samoa Joe. She's fat, man. She can't wrestle. Dude, fucking, did you see the chair shots that she was doing in War Games? She fucking ruined that whole fucking War Games match because she doesn't know how to wrestle for fucking shit. And every time she wrestles people, she fucking hurts them. She fucking hurt so many people, bro.
Wanna know something that's gonna piss you off, too?
What?
So, it was revealed today that in the fucking Samoan Dynasty fucking showcase, you have to play as Nia Jax against fucking Lyra Valkyria in the King of the Ring.
Yeah, I'm not playing it. Fucking, I'm good. I'm not playing as Nia Jax.
So you're
She's not.
just
She's
not
not
gonna
even
give a shit,
fucking.
dude?
She's not even part of the Simone dynasty. She's just fucking related by marriage, so it doesn't even count.
You telling me you're not
I'm
gonna
sure.
unlock everything?
I'm sure fucking Nia Jax being included in that. I'm sure made fucking Alpha and Sika and Umaga all turn in their fucking grave.
Oh,
So fucking you talk about disrespect. This fucking fat goddamn mammoth over here fucking being put in all these like I don't, and then I see people on Twitter talking about, oh, Nia Jax is probably the best Triple H rehire. Where do you fucking get off saying something like that when you have much better fucking rehires like fucking Cross and Scarlett, like fucking the Wyatt sick, like they're really sitting here saying that Nia Jax is a better rehire than the Wyatt Six, Austin. There's
I
literal
know.
people with fucking, as Jim Cornette said about Vince Russo, their brains are the size of a fucking dehydrated BB, and fucking, if you sat there and took their brain, which is the size of a kernel of fucking corn, and you fucking threw it down a hole, it would look like a fucking BB going down a fucking drain pipe. Fuck. Oh, I hate Nia Jax and I hate Charlotte Flair. This was like pure
See,
hell because it's just like these two fucking titans of terror in this fucking Rumble. And I'm sitting here rooting for fucking Roxanne, who shouldn't even be fucking winning this thing because she has a fucking NXT Women's title match at fucking Vengeance Day, and she shouldn't be fucking winning this. But then you got these two fucking Kong and Godzilla fucking in this fucking goddamn Royal Rumble, and then fucking it's just like I'm fucked either way. Either I have to see a Nia Jax title match at Mania, or I got to see a Charlotte Flair title match at Mania. And I've seen so many Nia Jax title matches in this past year. So unfortunately, I'd rather see a Charlotte Flair title match, but I don't want to fucking say that. But it's sad because Nia Jax had a fucking title reign where all she did was wrestle fucking Bayley for like 3 months. I was so tired of seeing her versus Bayley at every fucking pay-per-view, bro. Like, oh my god. And then they did the whole shit with Tiffany Stratton. I was like, thank God Tiffany Stratton finally took the title off her. But you know what? She took it off Nia Jax. Now she's gonna fucking lose it to fucking Charlotte Flair. So, fuck Tiffany Stratton, I guess. So much for making a fucking new star. Oh, why make new stars when we can just put on Charlotte Flair?
but Devin, she's gotta beat your dad's record.
Okay, well, Austin, then what happens then if she faces Rhea Ripley because you're complaining about the same thing with Rhea Ripley? So isn't that going to be a gruesome twosome for you then if they do
I
Charlotte and
mean,
Rhea?
like I said, honestly, if it comes down to Charlotte and Rhea, right now, Charlotte. It's like I don't like Charlotte, but it's honestly, I would rather it. Honestly.
But the thing is, like I don't know what they're gonna do because they might go with Charlotte and Rhea because they might be like, oh well, fucking Rhea won the title from Charlotte at WrestleMania 39, so
Well,
Charlotte wants her
see,
revenge. I don't give a fuck
here's the
about
thing.
her revenge.
If Sean
I hope
if
her fucking
Sean has his
ACL
way,
takes revenge and fucking tears again.
if Sean has his way,
Have
it could
Kurt
be
Angle pick her
fucking
fucking ankle, please. He was in the crowd. He could have gotten the ring and stopped this damn thing. If he just took the perks and pulled his straps down and fucking snapped this woman's ankle so she could have went back on the fucking shelf and I wouldn't have to fucking see this again.
well, if Sean gets his way, it could be Julia versus Charlotte at Mania.
Oh my god. Fuck my throat. You know, you know who was also in the crowd, Austin? Fucking Rob Van Dam. Did you see the fucking people making the memes about his one arm being bigger than the other one?
Yeah.
Like, this is like,
I
why,
saw,
man?
I saw, I saw multiple Quagmire gifs, bro. Oh, Jesus.
I'd rather see fucking Quagmire win the fucking Women's Royal Rumble, bro.
Oh, no. Like, I'm not happy.
Even Quagmire wouldn't fuck Nia Jax. That's sad.
I'm not happy that fucking Charlotte won, but I'm glad Nia didn't win. I would have rather Roxanne or Alexa, but
And
damn, bro.
And you know what pisses me off too? You know what pisses me off at fucking goddamn fucking Triple H's thing where he got announced for the fucking Hall of Fame. Fucking someone was talking like in the crowd was like saying they wanted a match between Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn at WrestleMania, and Triple H was like, "Oh, you know, I'm all for giving you guys what you want." Are you? Are you? Because nobody wanted this. Nobody. Nobody fucking wanted this. Everybody wanted fucking Io to win, and then you do this fucking shit. Who wanted this? Not me. Not Austin. Not fucking anybody. Nobody wanted this. Nobody wants fucking to see Charlotte Flair win any more titles. She doesn't need any more fucking accolades. For God's sake, man, I was so sick the whole time where all they were doing was pushing the fucking four horsewomen for years because that's all fucking Vince would do, man. Besides pushing like fucking Alexa or fucking Asuka, those are like the only two other fucking people he would push besides the fucking four horsewomen. Like, bro, and fucking Charlotte was champion every single like, she even said it in the press conference that she's been champion every single fucking year since she debuted on the main roster. Every year she's had a title reign. Every single year. I'm tired of it. Dude. They could have given it to anybody. I would have fucking taken it. They gave it to fucking Lash Legend over Charlotte. Like, damn.
Okay,
at least it would have been
go
somebody that didn't win before.
Let's not go that far.
Fucking hell, dude. I would have gave it to fucking Jordan Grace in her debut. I would have gave it to fucking Trish Stratus. I would have anybody, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, and like, I was sat there watching this with my friends, just fucking baffled because it's just like you have the fucking favorite to win the Rumble right fucking there in Io Sky, and then you do this fucking spot where you have Charlotte Flair in there that nobody wants to win, and then you have a fucking spot where Nia Jax eliminates 6 fucking women. Nia Jax sits there and eliminates 6 fucking women, and it was a botch. What the fuck are we doing? And then you fucking sit there and you do it just so people don't get pissed about Charlotte, and then you have Charlotte fucking win, and people were still pissed. And you know what? She did a fucking promo on Raw where she was fucking crying about, oh, my fucking ankle, my ACL, my breast implants got injured for 7 months, and fucking I had to have fucking titty surgery, so wah, woe is me, I'm Charlotte, as if I haven't got enough, crying to the fucking crowd, and then she got booed out of the fucking building, and I seen people on Twitter, oh, don't be so mean to Charlotte Flair, she's pouring her heart out on Monday Night Raw, don't be so mean. Fuck you! Die! Shut the fuck up! I'm tired of this fucking woman on my TV screen, and I don't care if she was out for 7 months. I don't care. She was talking in the press conference about oh, you know, my fucking mentality during that time. I was really depressed because well, gosh, I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back from my injury. I don't give a fuck if you could have came back. I wish you would have retired. Fucking, and she was talking about, oh, I was so depressed because, you know, I thought, I have to come back and be the Charlotte Flair that everybody wants me to be. Nobody wants you back! Stay home! Fucking sat there and, oh, I'm depressed about my injury. Yeah, and you got fucking divorced. You deserve to be depressed. Fuck you.
Oh
You made me
my
depressed
God.
for years with these title reigns. And so every title reign she has is so depressing because all she does is just win all the time, bro. I'm so fucking. I remember even back in 2021 when we were fucking reviewing that shit, and we were sitting there talking about how Rhea Ripley won the title at Mania. We were excited for her title reign, and then they were doing the whole Nikki Ash storyline. They had Nikki Ash win the title with the Money in the Bank, and then guess who comes back? Fucking Charlotte Flair, and it's a fucking triple threat at SummerSlam, and Charlotte Flair wins the fucking title, and fucking I remember we were pissed about it fucking then, and fucking it's just and then they sit there and fucking goddamn have Charlotte win this title and that title, oh Divas title, NXT Women's title, fucking Raw Women's title, SmackDown Women's title, fucking Royal Rumble, fucking all this other fucking shit. Like, fuck off, man. Fuck off. And then they just sit there and talk about how she's like the greatest of all time, and she's like the greatest women's wrestler to ever lace up a pair of boots. She can't fucking wrestle for shit. Okay? I remember fucking SummerSlam 2023, and they did that fucking awful triple threat between fucking Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte. Charlotte was fucking wrestling like she was high off her ass, like she was fucking Rob Van Dam. So I don't want to fucking hear it. And she even talked about that in the press conference too. She was just like, oh, I was just trying to do moves, and it's just like my body it wasn't agreeing with me. Probably because her fucking tits were fucking weighing her down. But anyway, fucking, it's oh my god. And like they're trying to make her like this sympathetic character. Why would anybody have sympathy for you? Why would anybody have sympathy for Charlotte Flair? And then she sitting there in the press conference. She's in the press conference talking about, oh, well, the reason I got into wrestling was because of my little brother. And I was like, really? Because of your little brother? Who, David? I don't think you got into business because of David. And then I was like, well, fucking if you got into business because of Reed Flair, I'm sorry to tell you, but he's been dead for so many years. God damn it. I'm tired of Charlotte Flair.
Not going after Reed, man.
God damn, bro. Fucking, like, I'm not trying to be fucking insulting towards, like, him dying, but it's just like, I don't believe that for a minute. That's cap. Because you got into business because of your dad. You know that's why. So quit the cap. That's why you have 16, are gonna have 16 titles because of your fucking father, so I don't want to fucking hear it. And I remember whenever this was, like the last time she made her return, and fucking, she was talking about how, like, fucking, how apparently her and Ric Flair don't really talk anymore and shit. And I'm just like, well, it's your fucking fault, because you're basically the female Ric Flair, and you act exactly how he does. And fucking, that motherfucker, I don't even know what he was doing. The last time I seen what he was doing, he was in AEW, so I didn't give a shit about that. So I don't even know what Ric Flair is doing anymore. Motherfucker still talks about how he could wrestle another 10 matches. I'd rather see Rick wrestle. I'd rather see Ric Flair fucking win this Rumble than Charlotte. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking hell. I'm tired of Charlotte Flair. I am so tired of Charlotte Flair winning championships. And then some fucking geek at the fucking press conference, some fucking glasses fucking Steve Urkel looking motherfucker at this fucking press conference is just like, they're just like fucking sound like fucking Sean Ross Sapp, and they're just like, excuse me, Charlotte, I just wanted to ask you this question. Since the last time you were in WWE, they introduced new titles like the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship, and I was just wondering if you had any interest in going after those championships. And then she was just like, oh, I want to get all the gold. I want to get all the gold. And I'm just like, I want you to die. That's what I want. Please. Jump off a bridge. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ. I'm done ranting about Charlotte. I hope you realize that we've been talking about this match for over an hour. We still have 3 more matches to talk about, I hope you know. And it's fucking almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, Charlotte wins the fucking Rumble, and I wanted to go jump off a cliff. So, go fuck yourself for fucking giving this woman another fucking thing that she doesn't deserve. It's gonna be terrible, whether she faces Rhea or she faces Tiffany Stratton. Whoever she fucking chooses, it's gonna be fucking terrible, and she's gonna win the fucking title. So, get ready for another fucking Charlotte Flair title reign.
We're probably gonna get another fucking Charlotte Flair title rant at Mania, most likely.
Cause I'm just so over it, man. Like, you talk about Rhea being overpushed. Charlotte is the queen of overpushed, dude. Like, oh my god. And I thought fucking what they were doing with Bianca was fucking bad. Oh my god, Charlotte's like 10 times worse. At least Bianca has only been like the past fucking 4 or 5 years. Charlotte has been like fucking almost 10 goddamn years of this shit. Next year's gonna be 10 years since fucking. Actually, no. This year is 10 years since she got called up to the main roster. Fucking. And then, if you want my thoughts on Nikki Bella being in this thing, I didn't care. Fucking, it should have been AJ Lee, but no, we got fucking Nikki Bella. Fucking, I don't give a shit. And fucking, her sister's probably not gonna come back because she's fucking sitting there dick sucking Bryan Danielson in fucking AEW, so she can go fucking kill herself. And fucking. And then fucking Nikki, apparently, Austin, this isn't going to be a one-time thing. Apparently, she wants to have one more run, so we might even see a fucking Nikki Bella title reign at some point. And dear God, help me, if I have to see Charlotte Flair and Nikki Bella, I am going to kill myself. Because I can't sit through that again. Because the last time I did, it was for when they had the fucking match for the goddamn Divas Championship. It was awful. Anyway.
That only happened once.
There might even be a chance that we see Nia Jax versus Nikki Bella, and that scares me too. And then you know what pissed me off even more that I got on my timeline because you know fucking Elon, I go on my For You thing on my timeline, and then who do I see fucking tweeting about the fucking hashtag Royal Rumble? Oh, none other than fucking Lana is fucking tweeting, and she's talking about, oh, Triple H, I want to come back to WWE for one more run, and then she's sitting there talking about that and talking about, oh, I love the Women's Royal Rumble and I love Charlotte Flair and I love Nia Jax and fucking oh my god, bro. Fuck you.
It's like your worst nightmare, bro. It's like your worst nightmare.
Like bringing back Charlotte, okay, she didn't need to win, but why do we need to bring back Nia Jax? Why do we need to bring back Nikki Bella? Why, I swear to God, if they bring back Lana, and then there's these people that, oh, we want Eva Marie to come back. I swear to God, it's going to be 2021 all over again, bro. You'll feel my pain. I swear to God. I swear to God, I hope they bring back Ronda Rousey. I swear to God. So you can feel my fucking pain.
It's not gonna happen. It better not fucking happen, bro. It better never fucking happen.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
You know, fuck you. I hope they bring back Ronda Rousey and they put her on NXT and they fucking have her bury Tatum. I hope that happens.
Fuck yourself. Nah, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
That was
Charlotte isn't burying your favorite. Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking this time she's buried my favorites in the fucking past. So
she's buried mine too. I shouldn't even say anything.
I'm done ranting about Charlotte Flair. I'm just done.
Sure.
Fucking yes, that was the Women's Royal Rumble. Charlotte's the winner. No one wanted this. Everybody fucking hates this. And no one cares about Charlotte. Now they're trying to make her a sympathetic character, and she's just getting booed out of the building, so no one cares. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So talk about the next match. My throat needs a rest.
Well, the next match was the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Might I say, fucking, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match, but might I say, why does DIY's theme go so hard? Like, I actually kind of like it. Like, I don't know why. It's not even that much. It's like it has this like beat and it says DIY and then it just says like let's go throughout the thing. Yeah, let me just play it actually. Their heel theme. Let me fucking just play it real quick. Fucking DIY heel theme.
You know, like I was holding all that into because I'm sure everybody wanted to know my thoughts on that. But fucking fucking as soon as the Rumble was over, fucking Hunter fucking messaged me just like, oh Devon, what's your thoughts on this? And fucking I was just holding it in, man. I was holding it in. I had to fucking unleash it.
This is
Fuck. Oh my god.
I don't know why this goes hard to me. I don't know why. I actually like it. But fucking so DIY versus Mercy Machine Guns. The whole story behind this is DIY turned heel to win the titles, and fucking the Machine Guns want to fucking prove that they could beat DIY twice and win their titles back. And yeah,
Hmm.
that was basically the story. The match fell flat for a couple reasons. Mainly because it was 2 out of 3 falls. If it was just a regular match, I think it would have went fucking hard, bro. Like this match would have went hard if it was a regular match. But
Mm-hmm.
they had to like kind of slow down the momentum because of fucking falls, and the falls kind of looked clunky at some of the points. It was just I don't know, and I can just hear you fucking trying to breathe.
So I'm trying to fucking calm down. So I was so fucking heated.
Oh man.
Fucking head hurts now.
And then fucking
I think
you
it's been a
got
while since I went on a fucking rant like that.
Jesus.
It's usually you that's fucking screaming like that. Fucking, I don't know how you do it all the time. So I just feel like I'm done
Uh
now. I don't know where you get the
uh
energy to rant like that.
I don't fucking know anymore, man. It just comes out, bro. But fucking so Mercy Machine Guns lose a fall to DIY, and then the Mercy Machine Guns get a fucking fall, and then fucking the Street Profits cost Mercy Machine Guns, and DIY retain. It wasn't really like it wasn't really much to talk about. It could have been better if fucking the match was a normal match. I really think it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the first tag title match fucking we've seen on a pay-per-view in fucking months. So I was really hyped for it, and then I just kind of got disappointed in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you felt, but yeah, that
Yes.
was
I mean, I was excited because it was DIY's first WWE pay-per-view match. And then I was like watching it, I was like, okay, like I'm excited for this, and then it started off good, and then as it went, it just kind of fell flat, and then the whole Street Profits thing just was weird, and it just really felt like a match you would see on like a SmackDown, not on a pay per view.
yeah.
So yeah, pretty meh match. Fucking. I'm glad that they're at least using the Motor City Machine Guns and that they're getting over with the crowd and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know where this whole fucking goddamn Street Profits heel turn thing is going.
I don't know. The thing is I was watching SmackDown the night prior to fucking the Rumble, and
Mm-hmm.
they legit only have the Motor City Machine Guns as faces as tag teams
Oh my
because
god.
because they legit were gonna have they had a tag 8-man tag. It was Pretty Deadly and DIY versus fucking Humberto and goddamn Garza and the Motor City Machine Guns, and the whole story about it was that Garza and Humberto are fucking heels, and they don't like the Motor City Machine Guns, and they're facing heels. And I'm like, what is this tag team division? Because the Motor City Machine Guns are the only faces on fucking SmackDown. So I'm confused. But yeah.
Yeah.
So turning the Street Profits heel doesn't do them any good, bro. It's just gonna be the Motor City Machine Guns versus fucking everybody at that point.
Like,
Uh,
is it gonna lead to like Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY versus the Street Profits and like a triple threat tag or something?
I have no clue.
Uh,
I don't know. They were teasing fucking Pretty Deadly turning on fucking DIY. So I don't know, dude, because apparently DIY and Pretty Deadly have a fucking alliance. I don't watch SmackDown and Raw weekly, so when I fucking do tune in, I'm fucking sometimes confused with the side stories they do because I don't fucking know. I was like,
mm-hmm.
what the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. It was just I wish it was better. Honestly, I wish the match was better.
Yeah,
But then we got probably the best match on the card. Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. This match was fucking hard hitting.
yeah, it
I don't
was
remember
incredible.
how I don't remember how it started. I just remembered so many fucking spots. Oh god. The amount of times that fucking Cody hit the ladder. There was one point in the match where I legit thought Cody hit his fucking neck off the ladder.
Yeah,
It fucking this match was fucking nasty with some of the spots. There's a spot where Kevin Owens did his fucking fisherman on a fucking ladder and it looked deadly. Fucking, they kept using the fucking step ladder like hornswoggles in the match, and they fucking were hitting each other with the step ladder. Um, Fucking Kevin Owens even tried to get on it and make a joke out of it. This was a ladder match, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that.
yeah, it was
Um,
for both the WWE title and the fucking Winged Eagle title. Because Kevin
yeah.
was saying that he was the true and honest fucking Christian Weston champion or
Oh,
whatever.
god damn it. Oh, Jesus. But it ended up ending with fucking Kevin Owens going for a package pile driver on a ladder bridge, but fucking Cody reversed it into a fucking Alabama slam that looked like
Mm-hmm.
it completely fucking murdered Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And then Cody fucking went into the ring, climbed up the ladder, and grabbed the titles. Fucking hell. That was that match. I will say I didn't say much about it. I said some of the spots mainly because I would like you guys to go watch it for yourselves. Honestly, it was really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now we get on to the men's rumble.
Yeah, this was much better than the women's by far and away. It was so much better. Uh, so I did want to ask you this. So it starts off with entrant number one, which is Rey Mysterio, and then we get entrant number two, which is Penta. So I wanted to ask you this. So you said earlier that fucking nobody from AEW could change
Okay,
your opinion. So I
okay.
wanted to ask,
Let
has
me
Penta
rephrase
changed your
this.
opinion?
Let me rephrase this. AEW, when it comes to AEW, I'm talking people like that I truly have bitter fucking hatred for. So people like MJF, The Elite,
It
Jericho.
still sounds so weird hearing you say you have bitter hatred for MJF.
I know. But people like that is what I mean. So
Hmm.
when it comes to Penta, he has a fighting chance. I I have liked his run so far. I'm not a fan of all the Mexican destroyers. If he could stop doing the Mexican destroyers so goddamn much, it would help. But
At least he's not doing it like 8 times a match and then fucking kicking out at one anymore.
yeah,
But
yeah. I feel like he's been presented as a star, and he's actually like kind of won me over a little bit. I'm not completely he's not completely out of the fucking doghouse yet because he did some fucking awful shit in AEW. I'm not gonna fucking lie, but he's growing on me,
mhm.
to say the least. So that is my opinion on Penta.
Well, I mean, he's getting the whole zero Mito thing over with the crowd because everybody in the crowd's doing it now, and they were selling hella fucking Penta merch too. Fucking,
Yeah,
so he's getting over it, but you could tell he's still getting used to working the WWE style because you could tell in his matches that he wanted to just be like in AEW where you could just like wrestle at like 1,000 miles an hour and do all these crazy ass fucking moves and no sell everything. But you could tell he's like trying to dial it back and work like a slower like style and shit. And he's actually like selling and shit now. So it's probably gonna take him a bit too, because like he fucked up in this rumble. So,
yeah,
but I like the way they presented him here because they used Rey Mysterio to try to get him over as like this is the next big luchador in WWE, and fucking I did not realize that Penta was so much taller than Rey Mysterio, but fucking like his entrance is cool and his whole presentation like is really cool. And I know that Phoenix is probably gonna come here, which I know I know Phoenix has done a lot more fuck shit that you've seen than Penta.
yeah. Phoenix, it's gonna take a lot for me to like him.
Yeah, but
Phoenix has got a lot of fucking amends to fucking make, bro. It's just like, I'm gonna be fucking harsh on him. I'm not gonna lie.
well, I mean it's a crazy time because by next year we could see fucking well we probably will see Phoenix, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see fucking Ricky Starks and fucking possibly even fucking Wardlow because apparently they're both fucking done with AEW too. So who knows, honestly.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm telling you, they could. they put Ricky if they put Ricky Starks in NXT, I'm telling you this, he will become a fucking star. I mark my words because he has that potential in him. I've seen that potential in him in AEW, and even by the way he was doing interviews with Chris Van Vliet and shit. I don't know if you've seen it, but the way he carries himself, like I could tell that if they put him in NXT and they give him the ball and let him run with it, I feel like Ricky Starks could be their next big fucking heel. Like
Yeah.
it just sucks that AEW is just doing nothing with him and just making him sit at home and just do nothing. And fucking same with Wardlow. Like Wardlow had a lot of potential as well to be like a really good big guy, and then they just don't do anything with him either. So I guess I don't know. They got a lot of problems in AEW. They got 100 fucking or they got 99 problems in AEW and fucking a bitch ain't one. So fucking but fuck I was just gonna oh yeah. They also like I don't know if you've seen this, but so I'm guessing fucking psoriasis is like fucked in AEW now because I don't know if you've seen what she did, but fucking so basically her and fucking Ronnie broke up. Apparently she said it was like a mutual thing. Like it wasn't just like a out of nowhere. I guess they just both wanted out of it. I don't know. But after that happened, like she's been off AEW TV for a while because she was taking a break to do other stuff, I guess she said. And so she's been talking a lot about WWE lately. And she went on, I don't remember what this thing was, but she went and did this interview where she was talking about how her AEW contract ends this year, and she was talking about how she would love to go back to WWE, and she was talking about how she wants to be in a Royal Rumble and how she wants to be in a women's War Games match and all this shit, and was saying all these people she wants to face. So after she said all that, her merch got taken off of the AEW website.
No.
So she's fucked now. So
Jesus.
I think her contract's supposed to end in like September, I think. But I wouldn't be surprised if her contract gets extended too, because he's doing it to like everybody. But yeah, fucking everybody's getting fucked over there. So don't be surprised if we see some more of these people show up in the Rumble next year. But anyway, after fucking so we had Ray and Penta, and they were putting on a pretty good performance. I'm assuming we're probably gonna match between the two at some point. Fucking Michael Cole said that they were the two greatest luchadors in the history of pro wrestling. I think they were just kind of gassing up Penta a little bit. I don't think he's there yet, but fucking I'll give him like stuff he did in Lucha Underground and all that stuff that he did and stuff he did in TNA as well. But I don't like, if I'm being honest, I can't look at his AEW stuff and be like, yeah, that's one of the greatest luchadors of like the history of pro wrestling, because a lot of that shit that he did was fucking terrible in AEW. And then it just, the one thing that still pisses me off too is people still fucking hold that fucking Lucha Brothers versus Young Bucks steel cage match in like the highest regard and say it's like the greatest tag team match of all time and it's the greatest steel cage match of all time. I hate that fucking match with a passion. I hate it with a burning fucking passion. I wish the fucking Young Bucks would fucking die. But but yeah, fucking Penta, I feel, has, if he has a really good WWE run, then I feel at that point maybe he could be like considered in that conversation.
You wanna know what's actually like really fucking swaying me away from saying like he's changed?
What?
the one spot that I can never get over. The trading Canadian destroyers. The Orange
Oh
Cassidy.
yeah.
He was the one that fucking did that. So
Well, I mean, they've
that's
done
why
it with
I'm on
other
the
people
fence.
since he left too. Like they still do it.
Oh, great. Well, he was the first one to do that, and it's giving me a bad taste in my mouth, honestly.
I don't know. Like I'm interested because I saw Chris Van Vliet announce that he was gonna be doing a fucking interview with Penta. So I am planning to listen to it just because I want to see like if he says anything about AEW, like if like what he really thought about being there, because that might change my perspective on it. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna say anything honestly, but maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know if like he had to fucking because I know how Tony Khan likes his non-disclosure agreements. So
Mm-hmm.
because he's too much of a pussy to face issues like a man, so he just hides away. But anyway,
Yeah.
fucking I have to go back and see who number three. Number three was Chad Gable. He came out next, and I will say something interesting is happening with Chad Gable, because they're basically treating him like he's Kurt Angle now, because when he comes out, he gets the "You Suck" chants now, so he has that
Mm-hmm.
going for him. The only thing is just I really wanted to like this group with him and the Creed brothers because they had that like Team Angle kind of vibe to them, like they really felt like they could be that. But I feel so far that their run as this faction has just been kind of lackluster, and Ivy Nile just really doesn't even serve a purpose being in this faction. And they still kind of
Yeah.
treat Chad Gable as like this comedy character all the time. And it's like I get it. Kurt Angle was a comedy character too, but like I just really feel like they need to fucking get Chad Gable to that level because he has that same thing that Kurt Angle had, where like Kurt Angle could be a comedy character and he could be like the funniest guy to watch, and you could watch him just get shit on or wacky things happen to him, and you could laugh at him. But when Kurt Angle got in that ring and that bell rang, that shit got fucking serious. Like you don't fuck with Kurt Angle in the ring. And Chad Gable has that same energy about him, where he can be made fun of and he can be this great comedy character and he can be funny, and he has that energy of like when Chad Gable gets in the ring, like shit's about to get real because he can fucking wrestle his ass off. So
Yeah.
I just really hope that they can take Chad Gable to that next level because they really I really feel like they do have that next Kurt Angle in him. I just hope they capitalize on it at some point because it'd be a shame if they didn't.
Hopefully they do.
But speaking of potential, I don't really know what they're doing with this guy. Number four is Carmelo Hayes. Fucking, he was great in NXT, and then he got brought up to the main roster, and he just kind of just runs his mouth to everybody, and then he gets beat. That's like his whole gimmick, is he just talks shit and then he loses. So I don't really know. Like he's great in the ring. He's a great wrestler. He's unfortunately dating Kalani Jordan, but like he
He
just
defends her to the ends of the earth, dude.
I don't know like what exactly they're gonna do with Carmelo Hayes. Like that's just kind of the unfortunate thing of them having so many fucking top stars right now is just like there's so many people on the roster like a Chad Gable or like a Carmelo Hayes that you want to be like, oh, this guy should fucking be Intercontinental Champion. Or this guy should be like has the potential to be world champion. But then you look at who's in the world title picture and you're just like, well, I mean, you got fucking Punk fucking Cena, Roman, Drew McIntyre, Seth. Like, the fucking list goes on. You're just like, well, there's too many top stars to fucking put any of these people up there. So, but number 5 was someone that no one cares about, Santos Escobar. Fucking apparently Legado del Fantasma is still a thing. I don't think anybody cares.
Fucking, I don't care either.
The last I seen Santos Escobar is they were doing this fucking like Legado del Fantasma, which is like him, fucking Humberto and Angel and fucking Elektra Lopez, and they were like having a feud with the LWO, but then the LWO went to fucking Raw, so I don't really even know what the fuck they've been doing. And like Santos can wrestle, like he's good in the ring, but just nobody cares about him. Like even when they tried to do that whole thing of like fucking where they tried to say Santos was the well, they had Santos fucking turn on Ray, and then that didn't get him over. And then they tried to do the whole thing of fucking Santos and Carlito, and that didn't get him over either. And then fucking Carlito just fucking went into the Judgment Day. So, and Santos, he has his own faction, but it's just like, who cares? Like, I feel Santos would be better if he went back down to NXT, because at least people cared about him there when he was down there.
I mean, I followed his career since Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
He was pretty good there. He was pretty good in NXT as well. He's kind of floundered, honestly, on the main roster, it seems like.
Yeah. Like, even fucking Humberto and Angel as well. Like, they're good. They're a good tag team. It's just honestly, nobody cares.
Actually, I've started caring more about Humberto Garza more than fucking Santos, because I've been actually seeing like some clips of their matches on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting over, I think, with the crowd. Yeah. Just them two. So honestly, they could stay on the main roster. Just take away Santos.
And then what do you do with fucking Elektra Lopez? Because I don't think anybody cares about her.
Nobody cares about Elektra Lopez. She could fucking just...
Well, fucking Supercard does, because they keep giving her fucking cards, and every time, it always gives me Elektra Lopez, so I have every single fucking one that I don't want. So...
Well, she can just get released, honestly. I don't care.
But, then next at number 6, we had Otis. And Otis got... like, here's the thing. Otis is over with the crowd, and it's mainly because of this whole fucking... It's kind of the reason why Alpha Academy's over, is because of the whole thing with Chad Gable and shit. That kind of really got them over. But the thing is, they didn't really capitalize on that, because they didn't go to an Otis and Gable feud. So it just kind of died down. So now it's like a situation where American Made's not really doing anything, and Alpha Academy is not really doing anything either. So it's like people like them, but they're just not doing anything of any importance. So it's just like, I mean, Otis is cool. I like Otis, but what do you do with him, really? So
nothing really, because he's not going to win the title. I'm sorry, unless it's like a tag title.
Yeah, the only time he ever got close to that is when they had him win the Money in the Bank, and then even then I was just like, I don't see Otis winning the title.
Yeah.
God, 2020 was such a fucking terrible year.
God, I know it, dude.
Yeah. Say what we will about Otis, he's doing better than fucking Tucker Knight. Whatever happened to him? Jesus Christ. I know he got released, but god damn, you talk about a fall off, man. Holy shit. But the opposite of a fall off, talk about a rise. This dude looked like a fucking star in this Rumble. Number 7, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. This dude was a
God
fucking
damn,
monster in this
dude.
Rumble.
Honestly, if the Rumble didn't have so many fucking like big picks, honestly, he
Mm-hmm.
he could have won it. He like honestly could have
Yeah.
won it.
Fucking Braun Breaker was out here just cutting people in half with these spears, bro. Like, he was fucking destroying people.
Uh, he was fucking dominant, bro. Like
Well, speaking of that, we witnessed a fucking murder at this Royal Rumble because next we had entrant number 8 that was supposed to be Akira Tozawa, and he came out and then he got fucking punched by fucking, I think, was it Santos
no,
Escobar
no,
or
wait,
Carmelo
no, it
Hayes?
was no, hang on, it was fucking no. Number 8 was fucking Ludwig.
No, it wasn't. I'm reading the fucking thing here.
Was Ludwig in? You
Ludwig
already
was
said
number
Ludwig.
13.
I swear it was Ludwig that fucking punched him or something.
And it couldn't have been because he's number 13, Austin.
Okay, then it must have been fucking Carmelo then. It was either
Yeah, because I know
Ludwig or
Carmelo Hayes
Carmelo.
got eliminated first. I think he was the first eliminated from the Rumble.
Okay, it could have been Carmelo then. I could have been misremembering this. I had the. We're recording this like a couple days after, and I fucking had the flu when I watched the Rumble. Okay, so don't judge me.
Yeah. But so it was supposed to be Akira Tozawa, and then he got attacked by Carmelo Hayes. So then Akira Tozawa wasn't able to compete. So then we go backstage and we see Triple H, and he's just like, oh, like we need to figure out something. Somebody has to take his spot in the Rumble. And then the camera pans over, and we see I Show Speed standing there, and Triple H is just like, he's just like, yo, Speed, you're in the Rumble. And Speed's just like, what? And Triple H is like, you're in the Rumble, Speed, go, get out there, get out there. And Speed's just like, what? And so I Show Speed is number 8 in the fucking Rumble. It was so cursed. And he got a big pop, too. And fucking. So Speed comes out and he's all hype and he fucking hauled ass to the ring. By the way, I think he has his own fucking shirt because he was wearing like this, it looked like a Bloodline shirt, but it said Suey on it.
Yeah.
And so he got in the ring and he helped Braun Breaker eliminate Otis. So Speed has a fucking elimination in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then Speed sits there and he fucking does a backflip, and then he does the fucking Sue fucking shit that he always does because he loves fucking Ronaldo. And
Fucking.
while he's doing this, Braun Breaker starts fucking running back and forth on the ropes, getting Speed. And when I tell you, Speed turns around, he doesn't even get all the way around, and Braun Breaker hits him like a fucking missile. That might have been the most brutal fucking spear I've ever fucking seen in my entirety of watching wrestling. Speed looked like he fucking died, dude.
And then Braun Breaker just threw him, and then fucking Otis caught him, and fucking Otis didn't care. He just fucking did a goddamn, a fucking, oh, it was just like he just threw him behind him. I can't remember the fucking name. Oh my god, of the move, and it was eliminated. Just eliminated, bro.
Yep.
It was, it was fucking disgusting. It was
Yeah.
actually nasty.
Yeah, and then Braun Breaker also eliminated Santos Escobar. And then we had entrant number 9. We had Sheamus. And fucking, they've been doing this whole rivalry with Sheamus and Braun Breaker. And fucking, You could fucking when Sheamus was getting in the ring. I don't know if you heard this, but I heard this. Oh, they were doing so much fucking cursing in this. Like it was like they weren't even censoring some of it. Because Braun Breaker said he was looking at Sheamus and he was like, "Get your fucking ass in here. I'll fucking." He said something like, "I'll fucking spear your old ass too," or some shit like that. He said to Sheamus.
Jesus Christ.
And fucking. So Sheamus fucking gets in there. I think he brogue kicked Braun Breaker. I think.
Yeah, because Braun Breaker went for a spear on fucking Sheamus, and he fucking bro kicked the fuck out of him,
Yeah.
dude, and took Braun Breaker out for a bit.
And then entrant number 10 was Big Jimmy Uso. He got a pretty good pop as well. Fucking the Usos have really gotten themselves over, especially Jay, but like Jimmy's been getting himself over too.
Yeah.
But Jimmy comes out. He didn't really do like a whole lot in this Rumble. And then number 11, we had the man who returned at last year's Rumble, Andrade. And he's had a decent run. He's been like fighting for the US title, and he was the speed champion at one point as well. So Andrade's been doing a little bit, but I don't really know what else they're gonna do with him, especially now if he fucking got divorced from Charlotte. So who fucking knows? But so Andrade comes out and fucking then this is where the fucking tide turned. Number 12 was fucking Jacob Fatu.
Jesus
You
Christ.
thought Braun Breaker was a fucking beast in this Rumble. Oh my god, Jacob Fatu was fucking trying to end people's lives in this Rumble.
Literally. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Fucking Jacob Fatu eliminated fucking Rey Mysterio. He eliminated fucking Chad Gable. He eliminated Andrade. And he eliminated fucking Jimmy Uso as well. Fucking, he was just going, and every time, like, this man would do anything, he would start doing the fucking cursed ass boogeyman dance and shit. Then we had number 13, Ludwig Kaiser. No one really cared. Like, Ludwig's not bad in the ring, and he started to get over a little bit, like, with the whole, like, him teasing, like, turning on Gunther stuff. I thought that they could have done something with that, but then they just haven't. And he's just kind of doing his own thing now, and he's not really with Gunther anymore, but they didn't officially, like, turn on each other or anything, so Ludwig's just kind of not really doing much of anything. Besides, like, fucking Tiffany Stratton, if you count that as something, but fucking... Then we had number 14, The Miz, and I always like to see The Miz fucking except in that fucking Christmas bounty shit. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, no, that was your favorite movie, man. What do you mean?
I would rather watch that movie than have Charlotte Flair win the Rumble, sadly.
Hey, you admit you would rather watch it. Come on, there we go.
At least that was more entertaining than a Charlotte Flair title reign.
Yeah, that's
like, as
right.
sad as that is.
The Miz busting it down on the dance floor is more entertaining than a Charlotte Flair title reign. I will take that.
It is.
I'm
I
taking that as a
can't
win.
say it's not, because it is.
I'm taking that as a win. You are not gonna live that down. Every time you say that Christmas Bounty is a bad movie, I'm gonna point that out. So.
Well, I never said the movie was bad because of The Miz. Like, The Miz is the best thing about that movie, but the rest of the movie is just bad. But
well, you would rather watch it besides fucking Charlotte Flair?
Like, I would have rather seen, instead of Charlotte winning, I would have rather seen instead of Nikki Bella being number 30, I would have rather seen number 30 be fucking goddamn Mike Mizanin fucking hopped up on a couple fucking vodka shots, coming out fucking busting it down all the way down the aisle and getting in the ring. I would have rather seen drunk fucking Miz sitting there dancing on the fucking dance floor in the club than fucking watching Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax for that matter. But the Miz
You admit it. You admit it, man.
The Miz isn't really doing much of anything either. I think it's because they're waiting for the Wyatt Six to come back to continue that. So the Miz is just kind of doing whatever right now. Because they also moved him to SmackDown with the Wyatt Six, so I'm assuming they're going to continue that storyline. But
yeah.
Then number 15, we finally got a fucking surprise in this Rumble. I mean, I guess Speed technically is a surprise, but fucking number 15, not Burger King foot lettuce, but say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry enters the Rumble at number 15, TNA champion. He got a massive fucking pop. And that whole arena was singing his theme song too. It was crazy.
Yep.
Like, fucking, this man, whenever his TNA contract is up, he is going to be a fucking star in this company. But,
yep.
I don't know when his contract's up. I'm pretty sure it's this year sometime, but I don't know. But, yeah, this is the first time that we've ever seen the TNA World Championship on a WWE show, Austin. First time ever.
Jeez.
We've seen the Knockouts title before because of fucking Mickie James and Jordynne Grace, but this is I never thought I would see the TNA World Championship on a WWE pay-per-view. Oh, and here's something also that I forgot to tell you. So when I was listening to that Jordynne Grace interview, she was talking about how she had a conversation with Shawn Michaels, and she brought up the idea to him about doing a Worlds Collide pay-per-view of TNA versus WWE, and Shawn Michaels said that that's something that he's actually been wanting to do. So don't be surprised if at some point Shawn Michaels announces like a Worlds Collide thing, just so you know.
Okay.
I bet he won't put Tatum on that though. Anyway, but anyway, Joe Hendry comes out and does this whole thing, and he beats up the Miz, and the crowd's fucking waving their hands. Like, this dude he's so over, and he just fits like a glove. Like, he just has that superstar aura about him, and he just fits in perfectly. It was kind of funny too, because the crowd's sitting there like waving their hands from side to side, and they're like clapping when Joe Hendry's doing his finisher, and fucking like everybody else is down, keep in mind, and Sheamus is just standing there in the corner, and Sheamus is just looking like, who the fuck is this guy? And Sheamus is just in awe of this whole I believe in Joe Hendry thing. And so then Sheamus starts fucking clapping and waving his hands. It looks so cursed. And then fucking Jacob Fatu fucking attacked Joe Hendry, and Sheamus gets mad, and he's just like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was enjoying that and shit. And fucking Jacob Fatu didn't give a shit, man. This man wanted to murder anything that was that was moving or breathing.
Sheamus didn't just say that. He was like, why the he was like, there was more cursing, because he was like, why the fuck do you have to be so goddamn angry all the time?
Oh yeah. It's just like, I was enjoying that, man. And fucking then number 16, I was surprised he was in it this early. We had the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and he came out with Paul Heyman and the Ula Fala. No Solo anywhere to be found. I'm assuming he got banished from the island. I don't know. I'm assuming whatever is gonna fucking happen with Solo. Like, whenever he does come back, Like, he's fucked because they have turned Jacob Fatu into the guy now. So there ain't no way they're about to have Solo come back and be the leader of this shit again. Like, he's fucking, he's cooked. There ain't no way Solo
Yeah,
is gonna be the
there
leader of
ain't no
nothing
way.
again. He had his shot and he fucking failed, bro. Fucking. But anyway, so Roman came out and he fucking eliminated the Miz and fucking. There was like they did a little bit with him and Joe Hendry, and he speared the fuck out of Joe Hendry. Roman eliminated Joe Hendry. He eliminated fucking Sheamus and Braun Breaker. I'm gonna assume they're continuing the Sheamus and Braun Breaker thing. I I don't know if they're gonna drag it out until Mania, but I could. I've been saying this. Like I could see it ending in like Sheamus keeps trying to get an IC title match, but Braun Breaker just like refuses because he's just like I already beat you so many times, and I could see them doing like a Sheamus like putting his career on the line and then doing like a title IC title versus career match at Mania, and then Sheamus finally wins the big one at Mania. That because that'd be a nice moment for Sheamus. I could see them
Yeah,
doing that. But the only thing is Mania is in like fucking like 2 months. So fucking wait, is Mania in April or is it in
it
fucking
is.
May?
It's in April.
Okay.
It's April 19th and 20th.
Oh Jesus Christ! I remember when fucking
Yeah.
Mania was at the beginning of fucking March. God damn. Fucking. But I could see them doing that at Mania because realistically, I don't know who else Braun Breaker could face right now because that seems like probably the best thing they could do, especially if they want to make Sheamus a Grand Slam champion finally. Like, but anyway, number 17 was the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre, and he comes out and makes a beeline for Roman Reigns because now Drew McIntyre's whole thing is he's just dead set on completely fucking decimating everybody in the bloodline and all the fucking Samoan dynasty, and he just wants to fucking take them all out and shit. So him and Roman fucking fight, and then we're gonna have to talk about this. Well, so speaking of Drew McIntyre, I want to bring this up before I talk about the next person.
Right.
So after this fucking Rumble, right? Because Drew gets eliminated. Spoiler. So this fucking fake ass report came out from fucking Dave Meltzer where Dave Meltzer was claiming that Drew McIntyre was legitimately pissed that he got eliminated from the Rumble or something, and saying that Drew McIntyre stormed out of the arena and that Drew McIntyre was legit pissed with WWE and that Drew McIntyre was threatening to walk out of the company and shit. Right? So Dave Meltzer reports this, and then fucking Drew McIntyre sits there and posts a fucking promo on Twitter, like he always does. Completely fucking making Dave Meltzer look like a fucking retard. So, I say, once again, why does anybody fucking listen to Dave Meltzer? I don't understand why these people take what Dave Meltzer says as like the gospel and they fucking run with it. He doesn't know shit, bro. He gets everything wrong. So, stop fucking listening to him. He's a fucking clueless hack that doesn't know anything about wrestling anymore. So stop giving him a fucking platform. Anyway, but we also have to talk about this because number 18 was Finn Balor. And I swear to God, I did not know that Finn Balor got a new theme song because
Oh, you didn't know that?
he comes out and me and my friends just hear this generic like rap theme song and we're like, who the fuck is this? We're thinking somebody from NXT, and Finn Balor walks out and we're like, what the fuck have they done?
Yeah. See,
Even the
the
crowd
gimmick.
didn't know who it was until he walked out.
That's the whole fucking new Judgment Day theme.
It's just like, bro,
So
Def Rebel, what the fuck, bro?
I believe only the thing is, the sad part is though, I believe the only people who come out to it is Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Oh my god.
Because Dominic has his fucking heel theme, and then fucking Carlito has his fucking theme. He doesn't come out to that shit. And
Mm.
so, and Liv and Raquel have the fucking. Liv has her fucking theme. Raquel has her fucking theme. They don't fucking use that shit. It's only fucking Finn and McDonough.
Yeah. Fucking. Man, Def Rebel needs to fucking go. They seriously need to fucking go. Because this is like. How do you expect anybody to react when they hear this generic music and they don't know who the fuck it is? Like, you need music that identifies them. Like, because if they just have a generic ass theme, like, they had no fucking. Like, you'd be surprised how much a theme song really is a part of their presentation. But
Yeah.
you know, they had a good theme with the goddamn Alter Bridge theme that they had for the Judgment Day, and then fucking after Damien and Rhea fucking left it, they're just like, oh well, here's this generic fucking. I don't know if they didn't want to renew the fucking copyright to use that or what, but they could have did something better than this shit. It doesn't even have lyrics. Like, what the fuck? But Finn Balor comes out. No one really cared. No one cares about Finn Balor anymore. Like, they tried to get people to care about Finn Balor with this whole Damian Priest feud. No one cared. Everybody just wanted Damian Priest to move on to something else. Thank God they moved Damian Priest to SmackDown. Fucking. And then they tried to do fucking Finn and Gunther as well. And it's just like, Finn's just not credible anymore. And this Judgment Day has honestly ruined fucking Finn Balor's credibility. Because now he's just like a comedy character, and even then they're teasing all this tension of fucking the Judgment Day fucking splitting up. So I don't know. It's just dumb. But fucking then we had number 19, the United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura came out, and he fucking I don't know how to feel about his gimmick, honestly. Like, it was cool at first, and then now it's just it just comes off really like really just forced, I guess. Like, it comes off like really, the way he acts just is, it feels like he's just overdoing it. Like, he's just trying to act like too fucking weird and creepy. And
He didn't last long in the match.
yeah. I know he had a stare down with Penta. Apparently they've wrestled before somewhere. I have no idea where. And then Shinsuke really wasn't in there that long because he got eliminated by Jey Uso. It says, because Jey Uso was the next entrant, by the way, number 20. So
fucking, I will say, like, legitimately, it's weird because fucking Shinsuke was he won the title, then he was in Japan for like a month and a half, and he was in this fucking match and lasted
yeah,
like 3 minutes, bro. Like,
yeah,
so
and
I don't know what they're doing with him, man.
I think it was at this point that fucking Penta also got eliminated because he got eliminated by Finn Balor for some reason. By the way, if you're wondering, we were talking about how Penta fucked up in the Rumble. So it was like early on in the match. I'm assuming it's because he's obviously never been in a Royal Rumble, so he probably didn't really understand how it worked. So one of the times he almost got eliminated, I think it was like him and Ray were on the apron, and he like he went fucking, like, both of them almost got out, and fucking Penta's, both of his feet hit the floor, and he had to, like, pull up his feet really fast, and they just kind of ignored it. But, so, and people were, like, posting that all over fucking Twitter, and they was like, oh, Penta fucked up and shit. But, Penta was the Iron Man. I think they said he was in this match for 42 minutes. You could tell he was fucking tired, too. He was, like, laying down, like, most of the time. Like, he was fucking, probably not used to fucking wrestling this long. But,
probably not, no.
But like I said, number 20 was Jey Uso. He came out, he eliminated Shinsuke. Fucking, Shinsuke wasn't really in here that long. Fucking, and then, here's one I wanted to get your opinion on. Number 21, we had the return of the phenomenal AJ Styles. What did you think about AJ coming back with his old theme and not being the weird black pants AJ with the big beard anymore?
I'm glad he's back. I remember fucking last year before he got injured, he was gonna go on like a kind of retirement tour thing, kind of like Cena's going on. So I don't know if he's gonna continue that or not, but yeah, fucking, I'm excited for his return, and hopefully he has some good matches.
You know, one match I want to see before he retires, if he is going to retire this year. Because I know they've had this match, but I think it was only in Ring of Honor. I want to see Punk and AJ Styles.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm pretty sure they've only wrestled in Ring of Honor, though, like way back in the day. Cause I think it was before AJ went to TNA.
I think I saw AJ is on Raw, so that is a possibility.
Yeah. Fucking, and then number 22, we had Braun Strowman, and they've had this ongoing thing of Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu in this fucking rivalry, because there's not really much else for the Bloodline to do right now, I guess. So, if they're even called the Bloodline anymore, I don't know, because right now it's just Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, because Tonga Loa's fucking injured, and Solo's fucking been fucking casted away off the island. So, like, now the Bloodline went from being this dominant group to now it's just fucking Jacob Fatu cutting these fucking promos about wanting to murder people, and then fucking Tama Tonga just going yeah the whole fucking time. So
you're not wrong, bro. Like I said, I watched SmackDown before, and fucking Tama Tonga didn't say anything but yeah, like for every time, bro.
I don't really know what you call this fucking team now. And then fucking Jacob Fatu's just like, oh, fucking me and Tama, we're gonna fucking take over SmackDown and shit. I'm just like, okay, I don't know when Tonga Loa is gonna be back. I don't know how bad his injury is, but fucking. But yeah, Braun Strowman comes out, and he fucking eliminated Jacob Fatu, by the way, and I was just like, why?
It's pointless.
I've tried to like Braun, because like he seems like a nice guy, but it's just every time they use him, it's just like, it's like I want to be like, okay, it's this big dude that's gonna go out there and fucking destroy people or whatever, but it's just always like just like it never, like, the only time I liked Braun Strowman was when they were doing the fucking whole get these hands thing, and he got really over, and they should have fucking put the title on him at that time, but then they didn't. And then after that, like, he just never, like, felt that way again, so I just never liked him again, really.
Well, always like remember hating about Braun?
What?
In the pandemic era, where they fucking put like train noises when he would run.
Oh yeah, the fucking Strowman Express shit. I
Like
remember
when he would
that.
run, when he would fucking run and do the goddamn like battering ram shit, all you would hear is fucking just trains. Like, bro,
Man, those
dog.
are some dark times when fucking Roman had to like pull out of Mania because his fucking leukemia and fucking we
Oh,
got Braun and fucking Goldberg for the Universal
Braun,
title.
if you would have known me during that Mania, bro, I was so angry at that match. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
That's when Braun was wearing like that whole fucking military outfit too, like the green shirt. God, then I remember when we were watching it, he did that awful fucking feud with Shane McMahon, where like the whole fucking feud was just Shane McMahon was fucking being a bully and Braun Strowman didn't like bullies. Like, oh my god, bro.
again, bring back
Honestly,
bullying, man.
the last thing I remember seeing Braun Strowman in that I actually liked is when he had that fucking cinematic match, like the swamp match with Bray, and that
Yeah,
was mostly because of Bray. But like I wish, because I think Braun is on SmackDown, so the only thing honestly they could do with him that I'd be interested in is if they did something with him and the Wyatt Six, since he was in the Wyatt family. But other than that, like
yeah.
there's nothing else where I'm like, ooh, I want to see Braun Strowman. Like, so fucking
Trust me, I'm the same way. That's really the only thing I could think of, and I don't want to see anything else.
you know. But fucking then this is where the Rumble really fucking went into the next gear. So we got number 23. The last time is now John Cena in his final Royal Rumble comes out. Huge pop. Everybody fucking wants Cena to win. Fucking John Cena comes out. Fucking he fucking eliminates Braun Strowman, by the way. I think he also eliminated Finn Balor because he fucking AA'd him all the way to the fucking floor. Um, and then we get this stare down with John Cena and Roman Reigns, and then the clock starts ticking, and then we get the next entrant, number 24, and CM Punk comes out, and it was just like this moment of oh shit, and fucking CM Punk comes out. He was wearing this fucking pink fucking gear, and he gets in the ring, and then we had this stare down of Punk, Roman, and Cena, and the crowd's going crazy. And then we get number 25 next, which is Seth Rollins, and the crowd just goes crazier. And Seth gets in the ring, and then we get this like, it was like this moment in time where everything just kind of like froze, and we just seen Roman, Seth, Punk, and Cena all staring at each other. And John Cena was like all fucking hyped too. He was like jumping around like he was a little kid and shit. And
Yeah.
I thought that they were gonna do something with Punk and Cena here, but they really didn't. I don't even think they touched each other in this Rumble.
No, they didn't do anything
Because
really with Punk and Cena.
I think Roman and Cena started fighting, and then Punk and Rollins started brawling with each other, and then and then it got to where fucking well, up next was fucking Dominic Mysterio, and you know he just was typical Dominic Mysterio getting booed because everybody hates him and shit. You knew Dominic wasn't winning, obviously, but
Yeah.
and then number 27 was Sami Zayn. Sammy got a pretty good pop, but then it got to where fucking everybody was getting taken out, and then we get this moment where fucking well, next was Damian Priest as well. Fucking Damian Priest eliminated Dominic, and he eliminated Drew McIntyre as well. And then number 29 was LA Knight. And fucking, I will say, like he's still over, but man, LA Knight's popularity has fucking died down. He is
Oh
nowhere
yeah.
near as popular as he was. Like
I don't
LA
think he's
Knight,
ever gonna get as popular as he was.
LA Knight was he was what Joe Hendry is right now. Like that's how popular he was, and
Yeah.
like people still do the fucking LA Knight yeah shit. Like that's still over, but it's nowhere near what it was. I think the reason was because they waited so long to give him a championship. By the time he won the U.S. title last year at SummerSlam, it was just too little, too late. So when they should have did it, honestly, in my opinion, they should have given him the Money in the Bank, that one Money in the Bank, because he was so uber fucking over. But then they gave it to Damian Priest. They should have gave it to LA Knight, in my opinion, because that would have been like
Yeah.
the perfect time to fucking give it to him, because
Because
he
I
was
mean,
so goddamn over.
Damien has the star power where he could have won the Rumble and would have been fine or something.
Yeah,
Or like I don't know, fucking it kind of it was a misstep. But
yeah,
can't say anything about it now, really.
yeah. And then LA Knight eliminated Damian Priest, and then number 30, which everybody kind of knew who it was at this point because he had declared himself for the Rumble. Number 30 was Logan Paul making his return to the ring. And Logan Paul got booed out of the fucking building.
Uh, Jesus Christ.
Like,
He's never gonna get like that. Logan Paul will probably never be a face ever again. Like,
yeah.
well, the
The one time that they had it was when they did that Logan and Roman Reigns match. Like that was
yeah,
like the closest he was gonna get to being like a uber fucking babyface champion. But
yeah, that's
but
not happening no more.
but fucking Logan came out, and so now all the entrants are in the Rumble, and now people start getting eliminated. So everybody gets downed, and we get this moment between we see Roman Reigns in the corner, and Seth Rollins is getting up, and Roman is just like death staring Seth Rollins. And Rollins like slowly turns around, and then they lock eyes, and it's just this moment of these two staring at each other, and it's just like this moment where you feel like in that moment you could almost like a flash, you could see all the history between these two in this moment. Just the way they were like staring at each other, and Roman looked like he just wanted to fucking murder him, and Seth looked like he wanted to fucking murder Roman, and they're just staring at each other, and then they get in each other's face and they start arguing, and then Roman shoves Seth, and Seth fucking shoves him back, and they start brawling with each other, and fucking then uh fucking Seth tries to eliminate Roman, and fucking Roman ducks it, and he tries to clothesline Seth over the ropes, but Seth like holds on to his arm, and they're both trying to eliminate each other, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, CM Punk comes and he fucking eliminates both Roman and Seth, and he's like laughing, and then fucking Logan Paul eliminates CM Punk, and people are fucking, they want to look like they want to kill Logan Paul. They're
I
fucking,
will
oh my
say
god.
I will say one thing that was kind of ironic when I watched SmackDown
Hmm.
is because fucking CM Punk said to Kevin Owens, "At least I haven't lost to Logan Paul," and then
Yeah,
they did that. So wondering if possibly a well, I don't think it would happen, but There was a possibility in my mind when I was watching. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna do Logan versus Punk, but I was like, oh dear God, that at Mania would be fucking disaster. Probably
Yeah,
too big of egos, man.
yeah, fucking. But so Punk, Rollins, and Reigns are all eliminated. And then they just, at this point, they just pretty much say fuck the Rumble for about 10 minutes because we get this whole fucking shit on the outside where fucking Roman is arguing with CM Punk and he's just like, bro, we just fucking teamed together at Survivor Series. And then fucking Seth Rollins like double foot stomps Roman's head straight into the fucking floor. It looked like he fucking killed him, and Roman was just fucking out. And then fucking Punk and Rollins start beating the fuck out of each other. And it's this whole fucking brawl around the ringside, and all this fucking security's trying to separate them. And then Paul Heyman's just sitting there he's trying to help Roman, and he's just looking at Seth, and he's just like, what the hell is wrong with you and shit, and fucking Punk and Seth have to be fucking separated, and then Seth fucking curb stomps Roman's head onto the fucking steps as well. And Paul he's just like, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with you? And then fucking Seth starts coming towards Paul, and he's just like, oh my god, and shit.
Did
And
you hear
then,
what fucking Paul said to CM Punk?
what did he say?
he was like, he was screaming, and he was like, look at what he's done! Look at what he's done!
Oh my god.
And Punk looked like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, fucking, and CM Punk just kind of, he walked out through the crowd. But I will say one thing they have not revealed yet, which I don't know at what point they're going to reveal it. They still have not revealed the favor that Paul Heyman owes CM Punk for teaming with the OG Bloodline. So I don't know when that's going to come into play, but I guess we'll see. But they still have that in their back pocket, and then like Seth fucking leaves and Punk leaves through the crowd, and then Roman's just fucking dead on the outside. And so at this point, fucking, I think all that was left was fucking Logan, fucking LA Knight, Jey Uso, fucking Sami Zayn, and John Cena. And then fucking Jey Uso accidentally eliminates Sami Zayn because he went to super kick, I think it was Logan Paul or somebody, and they ducked, and he accidentally eliminated Sami. And then fucking LA Knight ends up getting eliminated by fucking, I think it was Logan Paul eliminated him.
Yeah.
And then we got the final three, which this was like a final three that I never thought I would see in a Rumble. Fucking John Cena, Jey Uso, and Logan Paul. And fucking, oh my god, could you imagine if fucking like, if they would have done the speed shit later in the Rumble and speed was like in the final four or some shit.
Oh my god. Imagine John Cena and Speed in the ring together. That is something to like not think about ever. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, fucking, so we get these three left, and John Cena's like down in the corner, so Logan and Jay are wrestling each other, and then fucking hold on, I'm trying to remember who oh wow, the fucking website crashed. Okay. Fucking, hold on a second.
I want to say it was fucking Jay eliminated.
It says here that John Cena eliminated Logan Paul.
Well,
and then we got the final two, which was John Cena and Jey Uso. And at this point, everybody and their mother thought that John Cena was winning, and everybody wanted Cena to win to get that fucking last WrestleMania main event and to get that 17th title. And John Cena and Jay are fighting on the apron, and Jay goes for a super kick, and Cena catches him in an AA, and he goes to AA Jay off the apron, but Jay fucking counters it and gets back in the ring, and then he pushes John Cena, and John Cena falls to the outside, and everybody is fucking shocked, and John Cena is fucking shocked, and he has like this face of like, he has this face of like, no. He's like so fucking, he has like this
Yeah.
fucking mission failed, we'll get him next time, fucking face. And
Yeah.
fucking, and then fucking, like they start ringing the bell, and fucking Jay Uso wins the Rumble, and even Jay Uso's sitting in the ring, he's just like, looking around, he's just like, oh shit, oh shit, I just won the fucking Rumble. And fucking John Cena just looks like he's devastated, and everybody in the crowd is just in shock. And Jey Uso is the 2025 Royal Rumble winner. And then Jey Uso goes to celebrate. All of a sudden, John Cena gets in the fucking ring really fucking fast, and he just goes right to fucking Jey Uso and gets in his face. And I was fucking thinking, oh shit, John Cena's about to fucking turn heel. And then John Cena just looks at him, and then he just gives him a fucking hug. And I'm like, well, typical fucking John Cena. So,
Yeah.
but he gives him a hug, and then Jey Uso fucking celebrates and points at the WrestleMania sign, and that is how the Royal Rumble goes off the air. Jey Uso, they said it was the upset of the century. So, Jey Uso shockingly wins the Rumble. I will say I was not expecting Jay to win the Rumble. My pick was either Punk or Cena, just because I thought that was probably most likely what they were going to go with. And then once Punk was out, I was like, okay, it's definitely going to be Cena. And then once I got to the last two, I was like, okay, it's definitely got to be Cena, right? And then Jay wins, and I'm just like, oh, well, that is surprising. I don't know what to think.
Honestly, like my thought process, I know they're going for the whole Jay versus Gunther,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, I don't want to see that again. And honestly, like I'm happy that Jay it's a different, a different winner, but I'm also not happy that I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on it, I guess. Like I want to see
Mm-hmm.
the vision out, but I just
Better than fucking Charlotte winning, I'll tell you that.
I'm not feeling the winners this year. Honestly, I'm really not feeling both the winners.
I feel because there's been a lot of criticism online about it. I feel had they because it seemed like everybody wanted fucking EO and fucking Punk to win, but I feel people would have been fine if Cena won. If they would have went with any of those, there would probably be no fucking complaints right now. But the fact that they went with Charlotte, why the fuck would you go with Charlotte? I'm not going on a rant again, but why? Like seriously, why? Why? And then
She has to get more fucking titles than her dad.
then with the men's match, I figured they were gonna give it to fucking Cena or Punk because Punk's whole like, oh, I want a main event WrestleMania thing, and then now they gave it to Jay, and then fucking after the show at the press conference, John Cena pretty much was just like, he was just like, look, I'm not taking no questions, first of all. And he was just like, I got a statement to make. And he was just like, I've been with the company for a long time, and I've fucking carried this company on my back, and I've done everything for this company. He was like, so you know what? Fucking, usually I don't fucking put myself over. He was like, but you know what? Fuck it. Fucking, I deserve to be in the main event at WrestleMania. So you know what? I'm demanding that I be put in the chamber match. I'm putting myself in the elimination chamber match. And he was like, and I am gonna fucking main event WrestleMania, and I am gonna win the fucking 17th fucking championship. And he was pretty much like, fucking, I'm John Cena, and I'm fucking worked my ass off. I deserve this, so I'm fucking doing it, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. So he put himself in the chamber match, and then on Raw they are doing Jay and Gunther, because they did this whole promo where Jay was like crying about winning the Rumble, and then Gunther came out, and Gunther was talking about how this is a situation where Jay has everything to gain and Gunther has everything to lose. So they're probably going to be going with that as like the main storyline. And then on Raw they had fucking Punk beat Sami Zayn, so Punk is already qualified for the Chamber. So now I'm just wondering, if Cena like wins to face Cody at Mania, then what do they do with Punk? Because what about like his whole main event thing? And then it's like, well, do they do Punk and Seth again? Or because they also did that thing with Seth and Roman too? Like where? Like I don't know where any of this goes.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I've heard Triple Threat is a rumored to be set. So I don't know how I feel about that though, because it's just like, at that point we know one of two people is gonna win that match, either Punk or Roman, and we know who's eating the pin. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. we know fucking Seth's eating the pin if that's the case.
And then it's also a thing of like, you gotta think like, where is The Rock gonna come into play in all this too? Because you know The Rock's gonna be at WrestleMania. He's not gonna not be at WrestleMania. Especially it's gonna be in Vegas, and they're promoting it as like the biggest fucking Mania. Like, you know The Rock's gonna be there, so like, I don't know.
Unless they pull a curveball and just do fucking The Rock and Roman, this is the last year they could probably do it, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Like,
unless they do like Rock and Roman and then Rollins and Punk too. But then I'm trying to think, well, what if Punk wins the Chamber? Then they could do Punk and Cody, because that like writes itself right there, because the promos they've been doing.
yeah, and then they could do Thrice in a Lifetime.
Oh, not Cena and Rock 3. I didn't even think about that. Oh, God. But then I was thinking, like, if they do Punk and Cody and Cena doesn't win the Chamber, then how do we get Cena to have a match at Mania then? Like, do they do like a storyline where Cena just like obsesses of trying to fucking like get the title or something?
That's easy. Instead of, they could just pull a curveball, have Jey Uso go for fucking goddamn Obafemi.
Oh my God. Hey, Jey Uso and fucking Obafemi, and then you could do fucking Cena and fucking Gunther, I guess. Fucking, I don't know. Unless they just have John Cena just be like, oh, sorry, Jay, I'm John Cena, and I'm taking your fucking Rumble victory or something, I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. It's gonna be a very interesting Mania season. So, fucking...
Yeah.
But that was the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble. Overall, it was a great show, besides the Women's Rumble. That can go fuck itself. Go fuck yourself, Charlotte and Nia Jax. Fucking the rest of the show...
that match, bro.
The tag match was meh. Cody and Kevin, fucking amazing, and the Men's Rumble was fucking awesome. It's probably the best Men's Rumble in the past couple years, honestly. Yeah, so interested to see where this how this WrestleMania season goes and what we end up getting on the Mania 41 card. But yeah, so it's after almost 3:30 in the morning, so I'm ready to go to bed. So
yeah,
fucking
I feel that.
So thank you guys for watching this review of the Royal Rumble. We will be back for the next NXT review that'll be coming out after this, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, fucking on to the fucking chamber, I guess. But yeah, that was the Royal Rumble, so we will see you, if not for the chamber, then the next pay-per-view we'll probably do is Mania, most likely, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and fuck Charlotte Flair, and fuck Nia Jax.